It's the only news that matters. The U.S. is playing in the World Cup against Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we're going to be in the background watching this because we can't show it on the show, but we will be watching the game, of course, the only thing anyone really cares about. And this is evidenced by the fact that there's literally no news today. Like, good luck. The big story that every network has been talking about is this Democrat who ousted a 15-term incumbent in Colorado. The Democratic Socialists are all celebrating. Write-ups popping up saying the Democrats are in civil war and the establishment is losing. I don't know if they're losing, though, because in Illinois, they actually won. In New York, they lost, and in Colorado, this one seat that the DSA has won, so we shall see. But you know what, guys? Tomorrow, we got a special episode for you, and Friday, we have a special episode for you because we are entering the best, the greatest holiday that exists anywhere in the world. There's no better holiday other than American Independence Day. Nothing is greater. Hope you all enjoy a nice burger, a hot dog on the grill, explosions in the sky. Do you guys do the grilled corn on the cob? Because I recommend it. It's going to be a fun 4th of July. And so we will be we have episodes for you, but I get it. Right now, everybody is checked out. We got America Fest 250 in D.C. I went and checked that thing out. It was awesome. The media is lying about everything. Jim Acosta and these people are putting up videos like, ain't nobody here. It's so empty. I went there. And it was crowded. If it was any more crowded, it would be impossible. Not only did I have to wait in line, I had to wait in line in the rain because people wanted to get in. It wasn't the biggest line, but it took about 15, 20 minutes. We get in, and then you try to go to any one of these state booths, and they're crowded. It's nuts. And it's a single file line in and out if you want to actually look at anything. It was pretty dang difficult. And they had a rodeo, a lot of fun. The line for the Ferris wheel had like 300 people. So we did our rounds. We checked out our states, had a good time, and then got dinner and came home. Everybody, these leftists just complain about everything nonstop, and you get it. We get it. So let's just talk about the news and what's going on and hang out and make some jokes. Before we get started, we got a great sponsor. It is Rumble Wallets. My friends, how much control do you have over your money? You know, a big issue that we saw in the woke era, which hopefully doesn't come back, is that people were getting debanked. In fact, people are still getting debanked. So I recommend you guys check out Rumble Wallet. It's wallet.rumble.com/Timcast IRL. Crypto started as a niche, but now it's mainstream. You got faster payments. You got more control, fewer middlemen. It's not hype. It's just where things are going. In fact, the other day, we were talking about how in Venezuela, the government was trying to control the currency, forcing companies and individuals and workers to live below the poverty line. So they all started adopting crypto so that they could operate outside the confines of their command economy. Those communists, and it worked out really well for them. Well, now things are a bit different because, Trump went in and took Maduro out. But it shows you the power of having crypto. Here's the thing with Rumble Wallet. It's non-custodial. Nobody can ban you. It's an app for your phone. You store you can get Bitcoin, you can get Tether and Tether Gold. You can trade with people. You don't got to worry about getting debanked or banned because they can't. That's what non-custodial means. And if you want to tip your favorite Rumble personalities, Rumble shows, you can use the app to tip the show in real time. So again, guys, check out wallet.rumble.com/TimcastIRL. If you're trying to get started and figure out how crypto works, this is a great place to start. Combining, Rumble with a wallet where you can control your money. So shout out. Thanks for sponsoring the show, guys. We also got a big announcement. You loved the boards so much. We have launched Ian's Betrayal t-shirts. Can I get a zoom in on this? So there we go. This is, of course, we made these custom Tim Pool Pro Model skateboards where you can see the Timcast crew. There's me, there's Phil, Carter, we got Mark, and there's Tate. And we're all shooting Red Coat Ian because Ian's a red coat.
True.
And we sold 110 boards in like 10 minutes. So some people asked if we would do a reissue on the boards, and I said, no, the boards are limited edition intentionally. We don't want to do that. So we will launch the t-shirts, though, because the art was so popular. So if you want to get your t-shirts, timcast.com, check out the merch. Don't forget to also smash that like button, share the show with everyone you've ever met in your life. Joining us tonight to talk about this and football is Count Dankula.
Hello. I actually don't really like football that much.
Well, that's too bad because it's happening. It's happening to you.
That's fine. America's about to celebrate its 250th anniversary, and Bosnia and Herzegovina wasn't even a country like 15 years ago, so who really cares?
So we better not lose.
It's just made up.
And why is it two countries?
I know, it's not fair. We have to play two countries right
at
now.
Once, yeah.
Yeah, I know, actually. Yeah, that's cheating.
Is this like
Definitely
this is the epitome of ignorance on geography and European affairs? But like, did Bosnia and Herzegovina like threaten to go to war and then decided we'll be one country, but we're still going to be separate countries?
Well, so it was a sort of like, we're sick of everybody killing us, so we are going to form our own country, and then kind of like Serbia and everybody else went, you can't do that, and then started killing them more. And then like the UN got involved and very famously did nothing.
As they do.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
As they do. We get the boys hanging out.
Yeah, what's going on, Patriots? I'm monitoring the situation with the football, as previously noted. Also, on a bit of a more serious note, I do want to shout out a give, send, go of a good friend, Patriot friend, who I think you guys would all know. His mother is going through a pretty difficult situation. She's dealing with a very aggressive cancer. She's actually been working full-time up until now to maintain her insurance, but the chemotherapy has failed. It's gotten really dire. So she's had to quit her job, and she's had to go to Oklahoma City to get further treatment. So there's a give, send, go out there to help her pay for her medical expenses and other expenses related to this. So yeah, the link should be in the description. It's also on my Twitter. I just retweeted it now. So help out a Patriot mother. It's a really good cause. It's thousands of people watching. If you could slide $1 over, I mean, that would mean the world to them. So yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to that. But yes, lots of football to keep up with. If you guys hear me yelp at some point, I mean,
So there's like a guy. We can't show any of this, obviously, but there's like a guy on the ground. I can't tell if he's pretending that he's hurt because it's soccer.
Yeah, he's pretending.
Yeah.
I think they get
that's
Because he's like rubbing his forehead, but they're claiming he injured his ankle, I guess.
That's the problem with
And now he's
football,
running just fine.
Yeah.
I hate soccer, dude. This is why. They got to stop this. The game would be a lot more fun if people didn't just like trip over their own shoelaces and then start flailing like they're having a seizure.
You have to be a bitch to play soccer.
They definitely milk it. from what I understand.
Well, it's funny because, like, for years, everyone has called soccer gay, and they do have a bit of a point. But I've been, like, since I was, like, 8 years old, I've followed the U.S. national team, like, religiously. And then now all my friends who have called it gay for years are, like, sheepishly asking me, like, so which player
Well, they're
good?
They're doing well now. And now all of a sudden, like, that's gone because we're going to win.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, it's still gay if we lose, but if we continue to win, then it's actually the best thing ever, and we've always loved soccer. So it's cool.
It is interesting. It's like, yeah, I played it.
Any sport that can end 0-0 at the end of the game, I'm not interested.
Yeah, so what happens if it goes 0-0 tonight?
They go to
Penalties.
extra time and penalties. Yeah.
You get paid extra time.
Oh, and that's it until somebody wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what's funny is because then some people are like, oh, I don't like soccer because it's too low scoring. But like football is just made up points. Like if a game is like 3-2, that's 3-2. But in football, that's 21-14. And they're like, oh, that was a high scoring game. So it's like maybe if soccer added like fake points onto the goals, then I think it could stir some more interest.
No, I think it makes sense. The reason why American football has the scoring system that does is to it create a divisional difference between the value of a kick, field goal versus a touchdown.
You just do like a third of a point.
But which is what they did. They just used whole numbers.
I'm just saying. I think if they want to generate more interest in soccer, they should tack on like extra points. So it should be
they need
not 3-2. It should be like 21.
No. Soccer needs to add 3-pointers. And like if a goalie scores a goal, which is like super hard to do and rare, it should be like 5 points.
Well, when the MLS first released, like when it first came in the early 1990s, they were trying to figure out ways to engage the American audience. So one of the famous examples they had was they had a soccer shootout, and one of the players would start at like half field and would have to dribble down the field and like fake out the goalie instead of a regular penalty. They were trying all these different things.
Give them
to stimulate
helmets.
the American audience.
Give them helmets. Give them shin pads, and make it full contact. Get rid of the whole card thing where if you bump into someone, a dude's gonna flop. Like, get rid of all that stuff.
Wait, I got
They're still going to
cross.
flail around the ground like girls. Like,
Yeah.
hit me. It's like your little brother telling on you.
Liars.
Like, yeah.
No. You give them helmets, but like medieval helmets. You give them full plate armor, and you give them dull swords. We don't really want anyone to get hurt, but make them actually have swords and shields and charge at each other. And there's no ball and there's no goals. And then just,
They should joust.
Chariots. That would make it interesting.
And they can't drink any water for 24 hours before the game starts. In the armor, in the sun, dehydrated.
Actually, you know what a fun sport would be? Like, you each get each team gets 12 dudes, and you have to choose a European warrior fighting style. So you can be like, we're gonna go with just like a phalanx. We're gonna go with the spears. And then someone else is gonna choose like a different, fighting style, or whatever, and then the goal is to get to the other side or something like that.
We have a team like that. They're a bunch of Huns. None of you will get that joke, but that's probably going to get me in trouble back.
I would, if that,
You'll get a knock on your door.
yeah, you get it. Yeah.
if that were the case, I'd go with an L-shaped ambush supported by fires.
Yeah, the Scottish dig up these like archaic terms for each other to utilize in the old firm, which is quite interesting to me. Like
Yeah, well, it's
Fenians and
Fenian just sort of essentially means Catholic warrior, but it's a sort of a thing where it's like the N word, where it's like we can say it.
the songs that are sung. So there's the Protestant British club, and then there's the Catholic Irish club, and the songs they sing are hilarious. Like one of my favorite ones, the British Unionist club sings is. The famine is over. Why don't you?
I'll sing it. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? The famine is over. Why don't you go home? There's worse ones than that, by the way. There's
that's the most innocent one we can say.
Oh no, the one that's bad where it's like we are the Billy Boys, which King William, the very famous Protestant king, 1690, and all that stuff. That was we are the Billy Boys. We're up to our knees in Fenian blood. Surrender or you'll die.
Yeah, and it's like kids singing.
Oh yeah. I've had that sung at me.
I think I think it's not fair because America basically just buys people from all over the world to have the good team, and
we've got a history of doing that. To be fair,
no, but Bosnia is just Bosnians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the people who are playing for Bosnia are just from Bosnia. In America, it's like we just bought some Chinese guy and some Brazilian guy.
How much is the average Bosnian? Like, I think you could probably get it. Yeah,
Not much. Well, I mean, I know that we're not the birthplace of capitalism, but we've really perfected it. So I think that actually fits.
Yeah, you can't buy people anymore. They made it illegal.
Unless it's on a song.
Depends on where you are.
I just saw an ad, there's an ad for Bank of America, and it says BOFA. And it said, I'm like, do you think that they regret calling their company BOFA?
I bet they probably do, yeah.
BOFA D's nuts.
Yeah.
And to your point, Tate, I think you can still buy people in Nevada.
And
Just on an hourly basis.
Wayfair, you can do that, I know.
No, that's a different thing.
All right, let's talk about these communists. So here's the news. We got this from the New York Times. Left-wing insurgent ousts 15-term congresswoman in Colorado, Milat Quiros, a 29-year-old Democratic Socialist, unseated Representative Diana DeGette in the Democratic primary. So we're seeing a lot of this, and it looks like we are going to see a lot more. The Democrats are basically fighting with each other, and I'm just not going to waste time. Civil war. We've got this video. Wisconsin Democrat staffer Teja Delarule is calling on activists to end the lives of Republicans. I'm going to be careful how it's said. We're going to make this the moderate position for the state of Wisconsin. Guys, I can't even play the video on YouTube. So, welcome to America. And is this your first time, Dank?
No. I've been here twice before. Yeah, but the last time I was here was like 2019, so it's definitely been a while.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time I was
Do you feel like it's better or worse?
Yeah.
What?
Do you feel like the tensions are better or worse?
Tensions are probably worse, but I love this place. I love it.
I just, well, yeah, of course, we all do.
Yeah.
But the last time you said was 2019? It's pretty wild to see a Democrat staffer saying the moderate position is to end the lives of Republicans, but I'm not surprised.
Not only
they've been saying that for years now.
But not in a Democrat staffer. I mean, like the far left, yes, but now they're basically winning these positions of power.
To be fair, that is a mentally deranged or a mentally disordered person.
It's a guy who thinks he's a lady.
That's right.
I mean, those are the ones you got to watch out for.
You do. But it's worth pointing out. Like it started with Trump. It was started with punch Nazis. Then it was like kill all the Nazis. And then it was we got to take care of Trump. Now it's just your run of the mill Republican. It's going to be Democrats because if you listen to the way they talk, the revolution doesn't stop. So eventually they're going to go after your run of the mill Democrats, people like Chuck Schumer, people like what's her name, Elizabeth Warren. Those people, their heads are going to be on the chopping block too, because liberals get the bullet too. That's the famous communist saying, right? And now there's a ton of Democrats, Chris Murphy from Connecticut, that are talking about, maybe we do need some socialism. Maybe we need to welcome this energy and blah, blah, blah. Those people are putting their own their own candidacies, their own positions at risk by welcoming these people in, because they're not here to work with Democrats. They have come out and said over and over and over, we look at the Democrat Party as a vehicle, not because we're Democrats. They do not want to be Democrats, and they will go after the Democrats. And should things, God forbid, should things get kinetic, the Democrats, they're on the chopping block too. And it's the height of irresponsibility to allow these people in their party and to bend the knee to their ideas, because they are not moderates, and they say they're not moderates.
Yeah, on one hand, it would be funny to see Democrats getting their comeuppance, but then on the other hand, it's going to be these lunatics that are occupying the positions of power, which, yeah that's not going to work out for
not at all.
Anyone.
I'm sorry. Soccer, I'm just watching this while you guys are talking, wondering why it is that they don't just put the ball in the net.
It's a very salient question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They got to make it last.
The great struggle of the World Cup.
Why does not the man kicking the ball just not kick the ball into the net?
It's a big net too.
I mean, look, I think, to get serious about analysis for the night, I do think the team here that scores the most goals will likely go on to win the game.
I've heard that. I do believe that is an astute point.
I know in baseball, nobody's running interference, but the strike zone is very, very small, and you got to get that little ball through the strike zone. That thing's got to be, 8-10 yards wide?
Because they made the field so big, so everyone's running at
gassed by the time.
10% energy.
Dude, you got to have balls of steel to be a goalie.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You're the
hockey,
most
maybe.
Beyond the value of the goalie is probably 10 to 100x any one of these other players.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good goalie makes or breaks a team.
Because I've watched women play soccer.
I don't know why soccer goalies aren't fat.
And for the
It just makes sense.
Well, the U.S. has had this history of always.
We're crushing. We're crushing. Look at that.
And the U.S. has had this history of great goalkeepers over the years. This is the first time we've had a keeper who's we're not too confident in, but he is a Harvard grad. He has an economics degree from Harvard, which is kind of interesting. So he's probably making some calculations.
So he's woke.
I don't know. I think he might be a Chud. We have a few Chuds on the team.
Chuds?
Yeah.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, do you
Great
kids
movie.
even know what chud means?
I mean, I do.
No. I mean,
I know, right? Because we are cultured individuals.
That's right.
Bro, chud is legend. Do you know what chud is?
I've heard the term before.
So it's from an 80s horror movie, Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Legend.
Basically, zombies in the sewers.
the Vegas homeless people.
I had no idea it was an acronym.
I don't know that they're eating each other though.
Maybe how would you know?
Yeah, we don't know.
How would you know? They probably are.
Yeah, they're staying alive.
I mean, look, it's pitch black.
Yeah.
And you're looking around and you can't see anything and you find a piece of meat, you might be food's food, you know what I mean?
Plus, they're all on fentanyl. Any of those guys could wake up and his legs were gone and he would have no idea. He didn't feel a fucking thing.
Remember
you'd see your buddy
Crocodile?
was, licking his face.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do remember Crocodile. That,
people
that
eating
actually
each other.
starts rotting you from the inside.
Yeah.
That stuff, I'm sure, it actually makes you go into necrosis.
Is that when people were eating each other or was that, no, that was
No, that was
bath
bath salts. Yeah.
There was the bridge zombie. The guy just ate someone's face because
Yeah.
I remember
It was
my mom threw out all the bath salts from the bathroom because she thought it was literal bath salts. That's
routinely happening.
We can't
in
have
Florida.
these in the house.
Oh, we almost got one. Just need one. We just need one. They're saying that the U.S. has 65% possession, which proves that we're better than Bosnia.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty surprised that Bosnia's did really well. It's a testament to their will and the fortitude of a nation. So good for them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird as the Slavic players are very overrepresented in the World Cup. The Slavs tend to be really good at sport. They're also really good at basketball, famously, like Jokic, Doncic.
Man, he had a chance to get it in there.
He did.
Good at dying in
Drone
war,
on the
too.
field.
Yeah, they're really good at killing each other.
Yeah.
I think the goal of the global elites is to replace war with soccer.
Well, we were talking about that pre-show is how frustrating it is in Scotland to see so much energy channeled into Sundays for soccer when it could be channeled in political projects. I mean, the club we were discussing, the British Unionist Club, is very right-wing coded, but those guys, they get all the energy siphoned off.
It's pretty crazy that because of the Great Firewall of Scotland, they can't watch Braveheart there.
What, in Scotland?
Yeah, you guys, it's true. People aren't allowed to watch Braveheart because it'll make you guys actually fight for your land. You know.
Foment revolution.
All the time.
No, that's not true. That's made up. The Great Firewall of Scotland. You'll get arrested if you post Braveheart quotes.
Yeah,
actually, I'm
I
kidding,
believe that.
but you probably would, right?
No, if you do anything that could possibly stir up violence and all that, yeah, you can get arrested for that.
Like teach your dog a trick.
They teach you to do a trick.
But your second video, I think, was your magnum opus
What one was that?
when the Black Lives Matter fist.
Oh, was that what one was that? Was when I taught the other pug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
to
Yeah,
Black
I
Power.
taught me to get excited whenever I say Black Power.
And then you were like, oh no, the was it the liberals are coming, so you had to hide the Torah.
Yeah, I had the Torah and everything. Yeah, that was when I had Buddha coming to the door. I was like, oh no, the Stasi are here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember that. That was funny. That was
No, but I mean, the funny thing is, I bet if you posted the quote, a quote from Braveheart in the right context,
yeah.
you're going to jail.
Yeah. And our country's very nervous about that right now. Like, really nervous. They're making moves. Like, that's
Like
just...
what-
Like, have you heard of... It all came out. You've heard of the Riku unit? That's recently been exposed, but it's something we've suspected for a
What is
while.
that?
The Nudge unit. You never heard of these guys?
No. What
Oh,
is
this is... We suspected
Scotland
this
or
for
in
a
the UK
while.
in general?
UK in general. It's basically, have you not noticed how anyone that's a victim of a migrant attack or their family or anything, they all say the exact same script? They would never have wanted this to be used to sow division or empower the far right and blah, blah, blah. It's almost word for word verbatim. They all say the same thing. They get a visit from the Nudge unit. And the Nudge unit basically go, if you say what you really want to say and that causes riots and violence all up and down the country, you're going to jail. Right, so they threaten them with it, and see how the whole standing around saying "Don't look back in anger" sing-song, that was them. They arranged that. They engineered the entire thing. They even have undercover agents to like lay wreaths.
Wait, if you
at
sang
sites.
"Don't
Yeah.
look back in anger," they'd arrest you? Or?
No. They see how after the Manchester Arena bombing, when they had everybody saying "Don't look back in
Yeah.
anger," the whole
Oh.
"Don't be violent," like type of thing. They arranged it. It was them that started that.
Well, they were
Yeah.
like, oh, it was in Manchester. It's like the Oasis song, "Don't Look Back in
Yeah,
Anger."
exactly.
Oh.
But basically, they've been caught now, and one thing that came out that they did as well is essentially everything that leftists believe was propaganda that came from them. They
pretty
engineered
wild.
news articles and everything. Yeah,
You know, I'm just, guys. You know what? I'm done. Like, so I've been talking about this because I interviewed Michael McCarthy,
yeah. I feel like-
Irish nationalist guy. I interviewed him on Sunday. That's going to be up tomorrow on for the show on IRL. And it's funny how he's telling me about all of the stuff in Ireland that's one for one identical to the United States. NGOs, government funding to NGOs to prop up mass migration and leftist propaganda. And I'm like, oh yeah, that happened here too. And it's like every country has the same exact conspiracy scenario playing out.
Yeah.
Like it's on purpose.
Yeah, and it's just the thing that's really weird is they are nervous. They are nervous about like discord up and down the country because you saw that leaked footage where the police like to do riot drills where they're all geared up with their shields, but it's other police officers like throwing chairs and throwing bricks at them, and it's just to train them for a riot situation. Except the actors who were police officers dressed as the rioters were all wearing Union Jacks and had crosses emblazoned on them and everything. As if like I think they know that something like that is coming. And they're basically preparing for it. But the problem is, every time they double down, they just make it worse. Like, the Riku unit just got caught. They got caught hard. And
Like they were fomenting protests or...
they weren't fomenting protests. They were doing everything they could to prevent any violence from happening up and down the country, to the point where they were engineering news articles. They were visiting victims' families and threatening them, do not say this stuff. Wow. They even done things like they arranged people to go up and they were undercover agents, but they were going up and like laying wreaths at remembrance sites for victims and stuff like that. But they were agents.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were even arranging like boy bands to travel around and pure go, Muslims are great actually, and everything, and like perform in these areas. It was just, and the thing is that all the stuff that the leftists believe came from them, so they're having a bit of a crisis right now. Is it like, am I actually a lovely anti-racist wonderful person, or have I been like psyoped and engineered into believing this stuff? And it turns out they have been. Like, yeah.
I mean, even in the U.S., like all of the things that the leftists basically believe, it's all like a psyop. Like it was all. I mean, what's his name? Paulo Freire. You're familiar with him, right?
I think so.
So he wrote a book called The Pedagogy of Education. Basically, what he said in the book was like, look, there is no neutral way to educate people. Everything's political. So you should teach kids to see the world through oppressor and oppressed and blah, blah, blah. That book educated all the teachers in like the early 90s here in the U.S. And then those teachers went on to teach they educated the schools of education. So all the teachers that were teaching teachers were teaching them that curriculum. Then those teachers got out into the world and they started teaching kids. So you got like 2 or 3 generations, or maybe even more now, 3 or 4 generations of kids that have been taught by the federal school system, or the school system with the curriculum that is approved by the federal government, by the Department of Education. They've all been taught, hey, this is basically a Marxist world we live in. The people that are in positions of power got there by oppressing other people. The people that have money, they got there by oppressing their workers, blah, blah, blah. And now the result is the DSA is winning, all across the country. It does take a little bit of the economic issues that we're having right now. The inflation doesn't help. The fact that boomers are holding on to their houses and kids can't get, young people can't get houses. That's all like real and true. But what that is doing is it's making these kids think that the stuff they learned in school is actually real because of the economic problems that they're running into. Yeah. So it's all been a psyop for the past 30, 40 years, teaching kids basically to hate the government, the United States as a whole, not just the government, because you can hate the government, that's fine. Yeah. But hate the United States, hate everything we stand for. The rich people are all trying to. They're all oppressing people, blah, blah, blah. And you hear it all the time. It's like people hating on Elon Musk. Like, why do you hate on Elon Musk? He's like...
They loved him for such a long time. He's the electric car guy, and he's going to take us to Mars. Wait a minute. He had, a few milquetoast right-wing opinions. He's the devil. I hate him. He should be destroyed. I'm going to set fire to his Tesla factory. These are the people that are meant to be like, let's go green. Yeah. And they're, setting fire to the electric car factories and stuff.
We can throw it a little bit in the other direction. I don't think it's a one-for-one, to be fair, but... The right celebrating Elon Musk as a champion for his free speech, but he's also a guy who's fathered 76 kids from 43 women. You know what I mean?
Very Genghis Khan.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, a bit Charlemagne in there. We're going to have a whole we're going to have a whole generation of people where it's everyone's like, oh, I'm a descendant of Elon.
Yeah, when he talks about the birth rate, he's like, I did my part.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no, it's the fathering thing, which conservatives actually do criticize him for, which is fair. But
African American.
I still would argue. I think.
I mean, it's let's call a spade a spade.
Right.
I do think.
It's one of those things. He's from Africa. What are you gonna do?
So a funny story. Do you guys know how independent skateboard trucks got rid of their logo because they thought it was racist?
Yep.
So I have this board behind me. I don't know if we can see it on camera.
Yeah,
right
you can see it.
That logo used to be the independent truck company skateboard logo. It looks like an iron. You can't actually see it. Can you see it behind?
It's a little skewed, but
it's right there. Yeah. So they were like, it's an iron cross. It's racist. And after 50 years, they abandoned the IP. They removed it from all their products. So I immediately took it, put it on my boards that this is now the Tim Pool Skateboard Company logo. It's mine. We've had it for years. We sell the logo. Never once had they said a thing. Here's the funny thing. They removed the symbol from all their trucks. I go to a skate shop. I look at the trucks, and a guy at the shop tells me, oh, yeah, all the new ones have removed that symbol for being racist. And they were selling trucks with instead a spade on it. And I started busting out laughing.
Much better.
I started busting out laughing, and I was like I'm not going to sit here and argue that in every, for the same reason, I'm not going to claim that symbol is racist. But the spade symbol is substantially more racist in American historical context than this thing is. And this is how stupid wokeness is. It's how fake it all was. No one actually was concerned about racism.
No.
But anyway, I want to stress, Elon Musk is probably the most important person on the planet right now.
Yeah, well, that's what you were talking about. I remember being annoyed by Elon fans because they were all Redditors when he first came on the scene. And then, the drastic heel turn from Elon Musk has been a very welcome development. Historically, this has always been the case. Rudyard Kipling, when he released, he had a whole set of books that he released, and he put the swastika on the dust cover because it was the 1890s. So it was it's the Hinduism peace symbol. And then, of course, when the Germans came along, he desperately asked all the publishers to remove that from the books. But you can still find all these Rudyard Kipling books with swastikas on them.
Those are all probably worth more money too.
Yeah. Who would buy those?
Rarities.
I definitely don't have the entire
collectors
set in my house. I don't. I only have 4. Can't get the rest.
They're hard to find.
Yeah. This game's heating up. Bosnia, this is what I was afraid of, is that Bosnia would sit in a low block, which means they're fully defensive. They're in a fully defensive posture, and they're trying to burn us on a counter.
How close do you
Better
think
than
we are
Eastern Bloc.
from getting?
So we gotta wait. We gotta wait 30 minutes, and then what happens?
And
Second half?
In 25 minutes will be the second half. But they just had a hydration break, which is this new thing that's been added because they think the players will get dehydrated. The red pill is that it's to get more advertisers.
Did you guys ever see that time when the lightning struck the field and all the players got electrocuted?
Yeah, I've seen
That was awesome.
God don't like soccer.
That was so based.
Yeah, God's watching and he's like, I gotta pause. I gotta
Boo.
pause.
Well, if it was the Greek team, it would have been pretty cool. Oh, here we go.
They're not even mad about it.
Zeus
Oh, my
going
stream's
lightning bolt.
delayed by like 5 seconds, so I'm like thinking that we have a chance
Uh-oh.
to look up and nothing happened. Nothing ever happens, dude.
Someone,
What's going on?
Someone
The
get in
American.
You can't believe it.
Oh,
Someone
I think they're
flopped.
saying he's offside. No.
How do you do offsides in this?
The last defender back, you can't receive the ball past him. It's like hockey.
that's silly.
Well, I mean, otherwise all the players would line up on either side of the field and you would just boot it down to
I
him.
guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Then you just have like,
Then they would score.
yeah, you would just have NFL.
the game is
style.
so dumb. They're like, you're not allowed to walk past the guy to score.
That was not a very hard kick.
That guy right there, number 20, he's a great example of birthright citizenship. His mother came to New York City when she was 8 months pregnant.
But hold on, the American guy.
Yeah, the guy.
But is he good at soccer?
Number 20, he's like been our best player this tournament.
Okay, so then I'm in favor of birthright
Yeah,
citizenship.
she was like 8 months pregnant, had him, went back to England, and then the official explanation was, I was just vacationing to New York City.
Now Hassan Piker is the perfect example of why we shouldn't have birthright citizenship.
Absolutely.
He was born here and then flew back to Turkey to be raised. Right? That's a story. Mm-hmm. And then he comes back being like, I hate your country. Yep. And it's like, well, yeah, you're not from here, dude. You're from Turkey.
Yeah,
And then he goes, I was born here. Like, bro, that's a technicality. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if all of the birthright citizenship exploitees were star soccer players, I wouldn't have as much of an issue with it. But there's only been like 2 so far.
Here's an interesting angle on the birthright citizenship thing. The INA gives supreme authority to the, I believe, Secretary of State for denaturalizations and deportations. The removal of a visa is within his total discretion. I think that they can make an argument that some of these people who obtained citizenship through birthright still obtained it through fraud.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the argument is, if somebody is naturalized, like they go take a test and they're like, they hold up their hand and say, I swear. If they find out that they lied in some capacity, you can have your citizenship rescinded.
yeah.
So you can denaturalize somebody. I would make the argument that the Trump administration should target particularly someone like Hassan Piker and say he may have been born here, but it was through fraudulent means. So the Supreme Court says if you are born here to somebody unlawfully, you are still subject. This is important. We got to score.
Something just happened. I saw something.
The U.S. just
dance.
scored.
It's the anchor baby.
They got a point.
It was the anchor baby. Yes, birthright citizenship. Let's go.
All right, now this is we're gonna just steamroll.
Wait, why does it say
They just
zero?
took it away.
I think he might have been offside. Let me see.
Oh my God, this game is so fake. So, no, they've called it.
He's offside. We'll get him.
That's so stupid. Anyway, here's my point. The Supreme Court ruled people born here unlawfully, born here to unlawful parents, are subject to the jurisdiction thereof. They didn't rule that you are a citizen if you are born here. They ruled people born here to parents here unlawfully are still subject to the jurisdiction thereof. Trump should make the argument that they are here fraudulently, and as citizenship was granted under fraudulent circumstances, the INA allows them to rescind citizenship. Trump could then just issue an executive order right now saying they will begin pursuit of fraud charges against people who are here, who are born here to unlawful parents. Because they're subject to the jurisdiction thereof, their citizenship can be revoked as it was a fraudulent citizenship.
I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the official policy of most airlines that if you're too pregnant, you can't fly. There was this old show in Britain where they would like document the everyday life of an airport employee, and they would constantly be popping these like Nigerians who were like 8 months pregnant trying to get on a flight to New York, and they would say, you can't travel. A, it's the airline's policy, you're too pregnant. B, we would have to talk to the State Department because you're trying to come in on a tourist visa. So like we already have the laws in place, and there is instances in which we won't let women that are too pregnant board planes, but it's not universally enforced. So the Trump administration's next play here is just universally enforce laws that these airlines already have.
The problem is though, you sometimes get those women that are so fat that you can't tell they're pregnant.
That's true. Yeah.
Like
Those are the worst kind.
That happened to me with someone that I knew recently, and she was like, "Oh, I'm due any day now," and I was like, "Oh, I had no idea
what,
she was pregnant."
Dude,
Yeah,
for
I
a
know.
supersize.
The solution for that is don't be friends with fat people.
I know I try, but they take up so much space, they're hard to avoid.
So check this out. 8 USC 1451A. Procurement by concealment of a material fact or willful misrepresentation. The government can revoke citizenship if the person deliberately misrepresented or concealed the material fact during the naturalization process or in the application during interview that influenced the approval. This requires proving in these proceedings. A fact was misrepresented. It was willful. The fact was material. So here's what they can do. When somebody is born here to unlawful parents, if those parents lied in any way on the birth forms, we got them.
Get 'em out.
So here's the thing. That child is being granted citizenship by the filing of paperwork at that time by their parent or guardian, but not everyone will lie. There may be illegal immigrants who say, I'm giving birth and I'm illegal, and that's going to be a different argument. However, if they're here illegally and they file paperwork at the hospital in which they include false information about their residence or home country, now, so here's where it makes sense. Because of this, you could actually revoke Ilhan Omar's citizenship, not because she obtained citizenship for herself, but because she lied to obtain a citizenship for her brother, allegedly.
Well, it's a very simple solution is if you are pregnant, you now have to go back to the consulate to get your visa reapproved, and you just instruct the consulate to say, if she's pregnant, she's not getting a tourist visa, problem solved. Like, it's a very simple fix. And again, this is sometimes used, even under Democrat presidents. It's just a matter of like making sure we have universal enforcement on this. That would be the imperative.
Well, I mean, it is under federal jurisdiction. So, if the administration says, hey, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to add, are you pregnant or are you expecting a child in the next, 90 days or whatever.
Yeah,
you can do
something that before every flight, and it basically means if you go to the country and then you give birth, you can't just go, oopsie. It's like, no, you lied. Bye-bye.
And also, like, if you're watching this and you want to do something about this, you can. They're, like, actively hiring foreign service officers.
There you go.
Now. So, like, if you're mad about this and you want to work in a consulate and, like, deny these visas, just
idea.
go apply right now. They're literally hiring foreign service officers.
What if, when an illegal immigrant is giving birth, DHS agents just hold the baby in because the distinction of liberals, because according to liberals, the baby is not actually alive. Yeah. Oh, wait, here's an argument.
Oh, no.
So get the duct tape.
It's the Ralph Northam bill. It's
Yep. Look, they've created a very serious conundrum by arguing that babies aren't alive till they're born, and then challenging the right on birthright citizenship. Because now they're going to be like, okay, that baby is not alive so long as a part of its body is still in that woman.
I mean, look, man, I bet you could 3D print some solid chastity belts. Keep that bad boy in there.
Get some Flex Seal. Get a federal contract with Flex Seal.
Is that where the guy slaps the wall?
Oh, shit. Our water breaks. I don't think so. That's a lot of damage.
The guy from the commercials. Yeah. I can hold a Nigerian woman's.
It's so strong it can keep a baby where it needs to be.
That's right.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's a great federal contract. That's right there. That shouldn't cost too much money.
Look, man.
And then they're like,
appropriated.
The CBP agent's like, this thing's only going to hold for 3 hours. We got to get her to Mexico.
Get her out of here.
Flex Seal and Gorilla Tape. Shh.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
There
Hey,
you
that's
go.
how they did it back in the day.
You know, the weirdest thing about all of these arguments, though, is like, liberals will argue that a baby at 9 months isn't alive, and if the mother wants, she can kill it. At the same time, it's weird to consider that baby is not, because it's not alive, even though it's literally sitting there in the United States, they won't consider it a citizen. It's just, I don't know, it's weird logic. Like, what if, let's say there's a woman, and she's 9 months pregnant. Let's say there's a woman. Here we go. Here's a scenario. Illegal immigrant, 8 months pregnant. And she's like sitting in her house, and then all of a sudden, like the door gets kicked in, and ICE is there, and they're like, "Nobody move! We're deporting you." And she's like, "No, please, I'm gonna have a baby in 1 month." And they're like, "Too bad. That baby's never gonna be an American citizen." So she goes, "Oh yeah," and she pulls out a scalpel, does a C-section on herself, and as soon as she opens up her belly, that baby now is a citizen. Is that like?
Yeah,
no, if I was that ICE agent, I'd be like, that was a hell of a power play.
You win.
You know what? Goddamn hen, like, okay, you can stay.
Your baby can
I mean, she wanted that.
But I'm not actually suggesting it would happen. But what's the logic there? If she takes a knife and she cuts her belly open, that baby now is a citizen on the spot.
And also a human, magically.
Yeah, it just magically becomes a human.
Yeah.
Not a clump of cells anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can't expecting some kind of like consistency out of the left. It's not gonna.
I know it's magic dirt theory, but for babies.
Yeah. It is magic dirt theory. You know, because I mean that's the entire way that the left operates, right? Like you can import people from whatever culture and from whatever part of the country, and as soon as they touch here, they're going to be Jeffersonian, lovers of the republic. Well, no, I'm sorry, that's just not the case. Like people that come here, that come from a certain culture or from different cultures, like they are particular. They have a particular worldview, and just because they get here doesn't mean it changes.
This is why I've been saying for a long time we need like a film producer who can do AI stuff, because I want a short film where like a Somali Muslim is like sneaking through Mexico, and she's like, once I get across this river, I will have access to all of America. And then as soon as she crosses over, she goes, wait, what's happening to me? And then her hijab falls off, and then she turns into like a George Washington colonial white American, being like, I just love the Constitution. And that's what the liberals argue is happening.
Her hijab would fall off, and like her phone would ding, and she'd like automatically have an OnlyFans.
Real.
She turns into a Jeffersonian American.
You know, I mean, it's true. Like that. Look at Dearborn, Michigan, right? Like that. Like people that come from different cultures, they tend to bring their culture here. And the way that things have been panning out in the past 30 or so years is they go into enclaves. They don't actually assimilate. They don't go to they don't go to areas and become like the people there.
They don't integrate.
You know, it's like, I mean, yes, there's always been Little Italy and Chinatown and stuff, but the people that came here, they did want to be Americans, right? Like they came here because they liked the ideals. At least if you're talking about like the Ellis Island immigrants and stuff like that. Yeah. People that are coming here now, they're like, oh, we can get some kind of benefits from the government. We can.
But there's a number. If you have 100 people and you bring in 3 Italians, they're going to be Italian, but their kids will be surrounded by American culture and will grow up and will be American.
Yep.
But if you have 100 Americans, you bring in 40 Haitians, the 40 Haitians will form an enclave.
Yep.
Their kids will grow up around Haitians and never be American.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeremy Carl, when he was on the show, he made this observation that children of Indian immigrants that have grown up in like rural areas are far more integrated than the ones that grow up in like San Francisco or New York City. And it's just because, to your point, they're just steeped in Americanism. They're like the only Indian kid in the school.
To be fair, no one in San Francisco is an American.
That's there's something, yeah.
Well, this country's going to get real. What is this? What?
He drew the foul. Hey, you gotta.
And they actually said yes on that.
You gotta crack a couple eggs and make an omelet.
For those that are just curious,
act like
I hope you're simultaneously watching the World Cup game right now as you're watching this show. This will be your political commentary companion.
Do the coaches have to wear
It's like
suits?
an over dramatic fall, and now
It's
there's like
nonstop. That's all soccer is.
Our coach he's a legendary coach, so he doesn't have to wear a suit.
gets one long kick now.
You know what they got to do? They need the WWE to come in and train the USA team.
Call up Triple H.
They're going to be like, the problem is that no one believes you guys actually got hurt because you're bad at it. We need to teach you how to like make it look like you fell on your neck and you're about to die. Then people are going to be like, oh, man.
the
funny
ketchup
thing-
packets in the sock.
The funny thing about the WWE
that was an awesome
is
kick, though. That was
they actually did fall on their neck, and they came pretty close to dying. Those dudes kill themselves.
Well, yeah, at the low level, like the wrestling, and they do it in like a hotel ballroom, and they're doing it for like a Big Mac and like.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at like
I can't believe it's been
Lottery
42
tickets.
minutes already. What?
look at like the ladders and chairs matches. Like they're taking bumps
Yeah,
and
and
hits.
they're doing all that
bad.
for like lottery tickets. It's crazy.
The TLC tables, ladders, and chairs.
They're having I saw there was an ad for midget wrestling in the area coming up soon.
Really?
Whoa,
Yeah, I saw that too.
whoa. Tate.
Just a little bit of wrestling
Wrestling.
for you.
Rat wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Midget wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little wrestling for you. It's fun.
It was
Where
like,
are
the
they
ad
doing
literally said like little guys, big tempers.
They have a near not too far from here. They're doing midget throwing, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I know that YouTube's going to be like, how dare you say the M word? It's like, no, that's what they called it.
Yeah, I've seen
No,
the
I would never
advertisements,
say
too.
that. I'm reading what the ad said.
I mean, listen, if they call themselves that, I don't care if one guy gets mad about it. If who's that actor guy?
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, if Peter Dinklage gets mad that someone said midget, it's like, I'm sorry, other midgets don't care. and that's the word they chose. Who am I supposed to choose not to offend? It's the stupidest thing.
I also
He
heard that
also annihilated Hollywood work for
Oh yeah.
that's what I heard. Yeah,
dwarves
midgets
everywhere.
hate him.
Yeah, they hate him because he was like they cast dwarves and Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, which is fine.
You got rid of that.
Kind of in the name, but then because he had a little bit of a hissy fit about it, like he basically got 7 dwarves fired from Hollywood.
They
So
cast
all
him,
hate him.
so-
Oh yeah, they're like a
Remember they
union.
changed it to the 7 diverse thieves or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they tried
Diverse
keeping the
thieves.
thieves in the movie.
Well, I know they hated Warwick Davis, the other midget actor, because he like absorbed all the work. Because even in like Star Wars, they needed a midget, but it was just to shove him in a trash can and have him roll around and make.
Well, I mean, here's the
Do you
thing.
remember
Warwick
when
Davis. Warwick Davis played like 3 roles in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They were like, we only need 1.
Oh, was he the
Warwick
banker
Davis
elf
tried
guy?
to sue 4chan.
What? Why?
Warwick Davis, because someone, if you can find the post, you should pull it up. Someone just made a post with a picture of Warwick Davis and just said something like, "I just want to kick him in his stupid little face until he stops breathing." And Warwick Davis went onto Twitter and like tagged 4chan, going, "Was it reply to my messages now?"
Oh, okay.
So I don't know why it was so funny.
Someone wrote, I'd love to kick Warwick Davis in the head. Just take a few steps, run, and then catch him with full force as he lies on the floor coughing and wheezing. But they followed up, what I would give to kidnap a famous midget and make his life a living hell. It's a big, long screen I can't read.
You know
he
who it was?
responds with, 4chan, please, could I have a response to this email I sent last week? It's a serious matter, one which I will escalate through legal recourse. If I do not receive a satisfactory reply by return, your cooperation
Do you remember? Do you guys remember a few?
Comments below that.
and then someone commented midget.
Do you remember a few years ago when Conor McGregor like was going off about Hezbollah and he was like really mad? Like verbatim, he tweeted.
Oh, wait, we scored.
Oh, we did. Oh, I wasn't.
Oh, that's
Let's go!
Let's go!
The only
I hear
thing that
that it
matters
was-
right now in the world is that USA proves it's better than everyone else all
Oh,
the
it
time.
was the anchor baby.
I heard it was.
Hey, the thing is, let me explain something to you, Tate. You know, like sometimes me and my brother, we get into fights, right? You know, like siblings fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got siblings?
No,
You don't have any siblings?
no,
No, really?
only child. Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
Yeah, I've got a sister.
You fight when you were kids?
Yeah, all the time.
And then you'd be like, oh.
Still do now.
something. So,
But yeah.
however, if like a stranger came up and started screaming at your sister, you're going to be like, hey, who do you think you're doing?
Yeah, it's Markham. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not happening.
like, that's our
That's what I'm
anchor.
saying.
It's our anchor,
Exactly.
baby.
Exactly.
It's ours.
Let us deal with our fights and our politics, but in the meantime, everyone else can suck it. We got a goal.
Oh, that's so true. It's like when Indians start like making fun of black people. hey. I want to read verbatim what Conor McGregor tweeted about Hezbollah, and this was like in a string of multiple tweets targeted at him. He said, quote, "I'd love to boot that little gimp Hezbollah over a goalpost."
What?
I don't know what he did. He said, "I'm going to make it a mission to score a 3-pointer with him one day.
Dude, I just
Let me
can't-
spar Hezbollah. Big gloves, a friendly affair." I
Look,
swear."
guys. In this game, there was an accident and they tripped, and every player acts like they got shot.
Yeah.
Like there's like 5 guys on the ground acting like they got blasted with napalm.
Well, when our guys do it, I'm like, he must have a serious injury. Yeah, he must be hurt.
and then they get up and play like nothing happened every time. Bro, we scored. It's it. Game over. We win. What is it? Is it game 2 hours long?
It's 90 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
When's the halftime show?
It's like in 4 minutes.
They're doing a halftime show.
Well, they probably won't do a show. They might for the final. They don't have enough time, but
orange
the,
slices.
the,
it said halftime show coming up.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know the American broadcasters are pushing for it pretty hard.
Bro, do you think that like when that goalie returns to Bosnia, he'll get beaten?
Yeah, they'll probably kill him. Did you see what happened in South Korea when South Korea got knocked out in the group stage, and they were broadcasting the manager's comments after the game, after his horrible loss on South Korean television, and they blurred his face.
Oh.
Do you know that I bet this is true, Google this if you don't believe me. You know the South Korean football team got to meet their heroes, which was the South Korean StarCraft team.
Really?
Wow.
Look up.
I believe that, dude. Nothing was worse than like loading up a game after work. You just want to like chill and relax, and then your lobby's full of South Korean names. You're like,
Oh yeah, so,
It's
as soon
over.
as you see the enemy team and as soon as you see any like Asian characters, you're like, we're getting mollywopped.
yeah, what's yeah, good point.
I guess this guy's dead because they brought out the medic.
Yeah.
They got to kiss him back to life here, it seems.
What if it's like a big fat guy walked up and kissed him on the forehead and they got up and played like nothing
You
happened?
know, get them back up, have footballers' dads at the side of the stadium, so when he comes out and slaps him and goes, "Stop being a fairy, get the
This is the solution. What you do is anytime a player gets hurt, there's like a big, fat, sweaty guy who has to kiss their boo-boo and make it all better. And then they'll stop doing it. They'll be like, nah, I don't want to be on TV having a big fat guy kiss my leg.
They should have like 60 seconds to get up, or that happens.
Well, there was the 2022 Euros in Denmark. Christian Eriksen, their star midfielder, and his heart stopped on the field. He like died on the field, and they had the
When was this?
2022
Right,
Euros, and they had to like resuscitate him on the field. But it would have been really unfortunate if like a fat guy came and like molested him before.
That'd be very unfortunate. Dear God, his heart stopped.
Well, way to go. You know,
I'm talking about guys faking
With
it.
our proposed new rules, then that would have to happen.
yeah, you're getting
Folaren
Balogun
Balogun?
national TV.
Yeah, he's the anchor baby, but he's very good. I really like him. I'm glad his mom made that decision.
I mean, if we see this, you know what's going to happen? We're going to win, and he's going to score the winning World Cup goal, and then he's going to come out and be like, "If my mom didn't come here illegally to have me, we would not have won the World Cup." And then everyone's going to be like, "It's okay now.
Yeah.
We all agree with birthright citizenship for all."
Except me.
Nope.
Oh, no,
even Phil.
If they lose, by the way,
And-
it's the opposite way.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when England missed their penalties and all the black players were the ones that missed the penalties? England just switched and pure went, bloody. Just like they went, yeah.
There's going to be a video of Phil saying, "I love our anchor babies," and there's going to be a guy standing behind him wearing sunglasses, and then Phil's going to be like, "I actually." You're going to hear a hammer click.
I'll be doing it under duress.
He's limping.
Well, if you watch the replay, he did get like smashed into. Tyler Adams, to be fair, he's not. He's a bulldog. I don't know.
How many TBIs happen in soccer per year?
TBI?
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh, yeah. Soccer has the most concussions per capita.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it gets the headers. You're heading the ball.
You know what would be more fun is if they got to wear sap gloves and your hands could only be used for striking. Like you can't touch the ball, but you can touch each other.
There's a game like that. They play it in Florence, Italy. It's called Calcico Storico.
Is it for
A
real?
game of football where you can have a full-on fight with the other team, and a lot of people.
So it's like-
basically, it goes. The team has 3 guys who actually go for the ball. Everybody else just beats the shit out of each other.
So it's soccer.
It actually
It's a
looks fun.
mix. It's a mix of soccer and hockey. Then.
Yeah, let's put skates on them.
Yeah, like that's what everyone said about hockey. Like, why do they tolerate fighting like that?
A tradition. I
I
actually.
think it's because it's a high trust sport, so they know it won't get out of control.
The fighting is part of the entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're fighting. We're gonna let it go for
Because
a
if
little
the
bit.
NBA had fighting, they would just kill each other.
everybody rolling with a Glock in there.
Yeah, literally. Gilbert Arenas.
You know what they need to do? I mean, like, there are people out there that are like 9 feet tall, right? How come they're not in the NBA?
There's one guy on Florida right now, University of Florida. He's the tallest teenager in history. He's 8 foot tall. His name's Olivier Rioux, and he's, I believe, currently the tallest North American alive.
All he's gotta-
he's not good at basketball at all. They just keep him on the team because they're like, what if he ever figures this out?
No, all they say is like, just stand by the net. We'll throw the ball.
the
to you.
funniest-
You just
I think
place
a
it.
lot of people that end up extremely tall have
like an
severe
intimidation
back and
factor.
bone issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, no one's saying run or jump.
Right now,
just stand there. We'll toss you the ball.
There
and
was
you can
the
just drop it in.
tallest player in NBA history. His name was Manute Bol.
Yeah.
He played for the Washington Bullets.
Right now, the tallest person that's alive is a Turkish farmer named Sultan Kozan. He's 8'3" 2.51
That's it?
meters. Yeah.
What if like someone who's 7 feet tall got like leg lengthening surgery,
Yeah, that could.
and they said you can't run anymore or jump, but just stand there.
Well, Manute Bol is really funny because they had him in the league and they're like, hey, stand into the basket. But he kept insisting on shooting 3-pointers. It was like so weird.
Bro, let's go 3 points.
There's
2 points.
There's a picture of Manute Bol swimming, and it is the scariest photo you'll ever see in your entire life. You got to look up Manute Bol swimming.
He's hanging out at the end.
Dude,
of the,
it is like
of the
he looks
pool.
like some sort of some sort of scary sea creature. It's terrifying. Really horrifying
giant.
stuff. Yeah, look up Manute Bol swimming, and you'll be stunned to see the result. He died also. If you're over 7 foot, you die really young. Your heart can't pump to you. But one interesting stat I saw is if you're 7 foot and you're an adult in the United States right now, 14% of all 7 foot adults are currently on the NBA.
That's right.
Wow.
Because you don't got to be good at anything.
No, yeah, there's
That's why the NBA is dumb.
the first like 7 footer to be like agile.
Oh, get him! Oh, man, that was almost in.
Well, the Spurs have Wemby, Victor Wembanyama, and he's the first like 7 footer that can like shoot and dribble and stuff, and he's just dominating the league.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
Shaq over for 7 foot?
Shaq was 7'1", but he didn't have like ball handling stuff.
He was
They almost
also
got
like,
it.
Infamously couldn't shoot
Yeah.
free throws because well, dude, it's like shooting a tennis ball if you're that high. You
but
can't
also like
shoot that.
Shaq
What
was
if-
like, he
what-
wasn't
what
just
if- what
tall,
if-
he was like gigantic.
Yeah,
What if we genetically engineer somebody to be very big?
that was Yao Ming. Yao Ming was. It's theorized that Yao Ming was a CCP like engineered player
How
because
tall was he?
he was 7'4", like really big, and it
You
was
say was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, did he die?
And his dad was like some star basketball player, and his mom was like some star athlete, and they're both over 7 foot. And it was like,
Now we take Shaq.
arranged.
We take his genetic material. We go find some like 7-foot behemoth woman from Sweden, and then we just like kind of how they do gain of function research. You just do gain of function.
I think
babies.
the Chinese.
That's just animal
7'6".
husbandry, except with humans. It's like we've been doing that for.
No, China is making super soldiers. We covered this a few years ago.
Yeah.
Russia's been doing that for a while. That's why they're completely banned from the Olympics, and they have to compete under that funny flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Russia's
Remember in the
getting
'90s, the women were all like men. They had beards. They were just like getting women and putting them on testosterone to make them into guys.
Yeah, just turn them into absolute beasts. Like Olga.
Yeah.
Spelled his name correctly.
MANUTEBO.
Oh,
Image.
bro got kneed in the
He
face.
does look like I'm on like a.
Yeah, he looks like a
Bro, check this out. Check this out. He gets kneed right in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, they already.
Actually,
little
looked at that.
brawl
already showed it.
started.
It wasn't on purpose though. He was running forward and fell down and got kneed right in the face.
That one guy, Freeman, number 16, his dad was a NFL wide receiver.
Wow.
It's cool. So most of these guys come from like athletic families.
Remember when that woman tried to kick in college football and it was embarrassing for everyone?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
They set her up. She was.
What's really funny is
Feminism.
so you know how the Supreme Court just ruled states can ban men from women's sports?
Yeah.
The World Series of Poker, there's a controversy right now because in the ladies' poker tournament, a trans woman was playing. And so tons of people are like, why is this guy playing in a women's event? But then the liberals all argue it's poker. It doesn't matter. There's no advantage. And then everyone else argues, then how come no woman has ever won the main event? How come there's like 5 big female pros? What's up with that? So I guess that's what I'm curious about, what you think. In game, like, there's no female world champions of chess or poker. Should we ban dudes in women's chess?
We should ban women.
It's got some legs.
No, so you can combine it all if you want. It's just the men are going to win all the bloody time. Like, that's why we had separate women's leagues, because it's like, all right, we'll give the bitches a shot. Like, that's why you get your own league. You're not playing against the men because you're always going to get mollywopped, right? So there you go. You've got your own league, so you have a chance at winning a trophy. That's why we created these other leagues.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, so you can combine it if you want. It's just women will never win again.
You know, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if like Bosnia and Herzegovina like contests the goal, arguing that Balogun or whatever is an anchor baby, so his goal doesn't count because he's not an American.
He's not.
They're like, we want to challenge his citizenship status under the birthright citizenship clause and remove that goal because he got it.
You'd have to go to the Supreme
What,
Court.
are they
Well,
really
weird.
doing a Austin Powers
It
commercial?
appears to be like they're making another Austin Powers. So
They're all so old. Bro, stop.
Scott does not
Yeah.
look good.
That's
I don't-
Messi. Lionel Messi.
Wait, what? Where?
Right there.
What?
Oh, I have a different commercial.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I was looking here. I was like,
Nope, that's Austin Powers. Was Lionel Messi in an Austin Powers commercial
I think I have a Canadian stream right here that I have legally.
that you have legally?
Yeah, I paid for it.
There's Dana White. He's got a truck.
They're spending a lot of money on these commercials, huh?
Yeah, like how much? Now here's the thing: like how much money got to pay Dana White? Dude, isn't he a billionaire?
I don't know about
Yeah,
a billion, but he's got a
true.
lot.
He
of
gambles. He plays baccarat max like 500,000 a hand, and he complains they won't let him do $1 million.
He lost $3 million one day, and he got real drunk, and he lost $3 million. He thought that he lost $80,000, and the casino actually told him he's like, oh man, I lost like 80 grand. They're like, no, you lost like.
That's
when Drake used to do the
He's like,
streaming,
"What?"
and Drake would like do the gambling streams or whatever. And there was one where he like won $1.4 million, and he was like, nice.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I heard. This could be wrong. I want to be clarify that those streams are set up.
Probably.
Basically, what the company does is they say your contract for promoting the stream will be X million dollars per year, plus X million dollars that you have to gamble. You can keep the winnings, but you could only. It's free play basically.
Yeah.
So when he's gambling, it's not any money's actually losing. So
Right.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Here's the crazy thing: casinos typically will kick you out if you're super drunk, because there was this case recently where a guy apparently spent like 80 grand gambling. He had a marker, so like basically they let you sign a form, they'll put it on your account, and then you got to pay your bill at the end of the month so you can gamble with it. And apparently he's like, I was completely drunk. I woke up and they claimed that I spent 80 grand, but I was too drunk to remember. So he sued, arguing they were taking advantage of him by offering him to keep gambling even though he was inebriated and could not legally sign a contract. So when they gave him the chips, his signature is void, and he never actually borrowed that money, which is a good way to get banned from every casino ever. At the same time, if he won with the 80 grand, there's no problem.
Yep.
But when he loses the 80 grand, he says, I was drunk. That contract is void.
I got real shithoused at the blackjack table one time in Vegas, and they actually escorted me back to my room. They were very nice about it. I didn't wake up with any bruises or anything. They're just like, all right, time to go. But I was like, all right.
Why are we seeing? Oh, look, they're at Kansas City Live. They're at a casino.
There you go.
Why did it just show that though? That's weird.
Just the different fan zones.
Oh wait, we're watching this on channel 26 Fox. I just went on YouTube TV and clicked go, and that's what we got.
Fine.
If America wins, do we have to like riot in every city because it's America?
No, just Philadelphia.
Yeah, we'll just pick one.
Just Philadelphia, but they're not in Philadelphia.
No, but Philadelphia is the riot capital.
Well, I'm like, but like it's the whole country. So if the whole country wins, does the whole country not riot? Because I'll go outside and knock over a garbage can.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll join you.
Yeah, there you go.
We can knock over a garbage can and then steal it.
The raccoons do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're big on-
And fat DEI executives
yeah.
as well.
Oh, that was hilarious. She
She
fired,
stole the
too.
garbage.
She stole a bin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's
dumped it out. She dumped it out.
Yeah.
It's like it's full. She dumps it out in New York, just right on the street, and steals the.
Why was she stealing it?
wait.
Knicks
Well, it was a Knicks. It was a bin that was like orange for the Knicks. But here's the thing: it perfectly exemplifies the left. A morbidly obese DEI hire minority dumped a bunch of trash all over our streets to steal something from the public. And I'm like, that is what the left is in this country.
Someone scored.
No, that was the first goal. They're just doing a recap.
Got it.
How do you say it? Balogun?
Oh yeah, Balogun.
Logan?
Balogun, yeah.
Balogun?
Lauren Balogun.
Faloran.
Yeah, he
Looks like
came
a pirate.
He came through at Arsenal, which is like London's premier club.
Yeah.
He didn't really ever pan out there. So now he's playing for Monaco and the French league, and he's doing.
Why are they clubs and not teams?
You know, I'm not even kidding with this, but if we win this, every liberal is going to be like, see?
They already did. Yeah, they've been doing that with Falarin Balogun. Actually, is they're like, oh, do you want him not to play for America? But like,
Wouldn't you rather have a bunch of average Americans,
Super
morbidly obese Midwestern plumbers?
And the way it works with international soccer is, even if you're not a citizen, if you have a parent that is American, you can play for us. Like we have a bunch of guys that were raised overseas but play for us because they had a parent that was American.
I tell you what, if you told me we give up soccer and we deport all anchor babies, I would give up soccer in a second.
I think.
Yes. Oh no, soccer. Oh geez.
See ya. Never.
I'm willing
we
to
can never
sacrifice
host
it.
the World Cup again, but all of the illegal aliens and anchor babies are out. See ya.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got some big news. Steak and Shake says if America beats Bosnia and Herzegovina in tonight's World Cup game, tomorrow we will sell our jars of grass-fed or Wagyu cooking oil for 25 cents each, one per customer, while supplies last. This cooking oil can be used for eggs or steak. It has a high smoke point. That's the weirdest thing I've ever.
It's probably about to expire.
It's a beef tallow, right? They're like,
They're good.
that's what I'm saying. It's like the weirdest promo ever. They're sitting there. That executive's like, yeah, we got a bunch of beef tallow. Nobody wants it, and it's going to expire tomorrow. Congratulations! For only 25 cents, you can buy it. They're basically, you know what's funny is we have a rundown Chevy Cobalt on the property, and we actually organized. We were going to do this giveaway, but it got caught up in legal. It's really hard to do giveaways. And what we're going to do is, we were going to run an ad that said, like, become a member of Timcast and you could win a car. And it was a picture of me standing next to the Cybertruck or next to like the Tesla Model S. And then, you know, obviously everybody would assume that's the car. I never said that. I never said new car either. And then we were going to do a promo video where it was like, if you sign up, one lucky member will receive a car. And it would show like the camera spinning around the Model S Plaid. And then at the end, it would be like, and this is my car, by the way. And then I was going to point to the rundown 2003 Chevy Cobalt with 200,000 miles on it.
There you go.
And then we were going to do one of those fast-talking disclaimers that would say, upon winning, you have 48 hours to get the vehicle off the property at your expense. Otherwise, you will be billed a storage fee. And like the real gag of it was that we just didn't want to pay to get it removed. So you win. You won a car. Come get it. Otherwise, we're going to charge you money.
Congratulations, you won our problem.
Yeah, exactly. But our lawyers were like, giveaways are really hard, actually.
It's American ingenuity, Tim.
Also, wasn't there a restaurant that got sued for that because they told everybody, oh, whoever's employee of the month this month is going to win a new Toyota?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And it was a toy Yoda.
Toyota.
Oh,
they
man.
took it out into the parking lot, and it was a Toyota, and everyone thought it was funny except her. She was furious, and she sued them, and she won.
Yeah. Which I actually think is.
Of course, it was a she.
The thing is,
To be fair, that was a pretty messed up joke. She was like
Yeah,
a
but,
single
like-
mother, I think. Yeah.
the problem there is the court's basically saying if you misinterpret and don't ask, you'll be rewarded, which I think is kind of silly. Like she should have. I understand they were trying to trick people,
Yeah.
but I also think you should ask, okay, so which Toyota model is it going to be? And then they would say, oh, no, it's if that happened. And she went to the boss and said, what year? And he was like, 2026, new, brand new, fresh from the manufacturer. Then I'd be like, oh, yeah, pay her out. Because then you're defrauding her explicitly. But if I say I'm going to give someone a Toyota and they assume a car, it's not my fault. I didn't tell them a car. They didn't ask for a car. They asked for a Toyota. And now I can, and now like, you can never offer up words that might sound like something else. Like if we actually did a contest for a Toyota and we showed it, but then someone heard Toyota, we could get sued for that. What if we actually want to give away toys?
I have an interesting Balkanoid update. So I noticed before the game the Bosnian players were not singing the national anthem even though it has lyrics. It turns out the Bosnian players aren't singing along to the anthem because it has no official lyrics because the country's various ethnic groups can't agree on an official set of lyrics.
I can't believe all the Balkans can't agree.
I know.
You know, I can't believe they can't all come together and just, yeah. Funny that.
Very shocking.
I can't believe the Bugs can't agree. Jeez.
You know, I'm watching this.
Balkans.
I'm watching this commercial right now on Fox. I don't know who's seeing it because we get different commercials, but it's like the Sapphire Reserve card, and this woman is like going to a special club. I'm just wondering, is this like people don't live that way, you know? Like, don't most people struggle to buy milk right now? Is like milk's like $12. I'm
don't know about
kidding. I know it's not
most.
that expensive.
I don't know about most people, but there is a higher percentage than normal.
Right. I'm just saying, like, it's wild to depict like American life this way, you know?
It is a little wild, but I mean, back
Is it true that Messi was genetically engineered?
Well,
No,
I
he
read that on the internet.
yeah,
so-
he has a growth hormone deficiency, so he wanted to continue playing with his childhood club, Newell's Old Boys in Argentina, but he signed for Barcelona under the condition that they would pay for his HGH.
Is he short?
Yeah, he's infamously really short. He's
Really?
5'5" or something.
Is that why he's so good?
Well, he's kind of it's kind of an
center of
illustration
gravity.
that in soccer it's not necessarily about physical prowess, which people will say, well, if we had all of our best athletes playing for the national team, we would win surely. But Messi is short, lanky,
Short and
skinny,
lanky.
skinny, I should say instead, and
England won
unbelievable talent.
against Call of Duty. Boom. What do we got? Bell versus Sen. You know what I love? I love when
Senegal.
Sweden is versing Denmark
Yeah,
because then it says Sweden.
yeah, I always like
funny.
that.
Sweden.
Yeah, it's unfortunate with this World Cup is when the African teams play the European teams. It takes a little bit for you to figure out which one's which.
Would you guys be mad if, like, in the future there's no war, just soccer games?
Yes.
So, like, you'd be mad.
Yes.
Well, it was Honduras and El Salvador
Yes.
back in the day. They played a soccer match, and the game was so controversial that the two countries went to war. I mean,
There's like cartel soccer matches where it's like the cartel selling drugs and the U.S. government is like, we're going to stop them. And they airdrop a bunch of soccer players and they're like, we're playing a game right now. And if we win, and the cartel is just unprepared for soccer and get wiped out, and you win, you won the soccer match. I guess we got to leave.
I have a feeling the cartel would probably not stop selling drugs if they lost. They have a lot of guns.
Yeah.
No, not in the future. In the future, guns are gone.
Oh,
Because
okay,
liberals banned them.
Plus, also, have the cartel actually murdered players and goalkeepers for like missing saves?
yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like that. I'm pretty sure that's something
there
that's
was
happened quite a few
I
times.
think it was a Colombian keeper. He was killed when he came back to the country because it was like against the U.S. actually, and he conceded a goal, and they killed him when he got back
Oh my god.
because of gambling related things. Yeah, I mean, people have used sport as analog for tension of any sort. I mean, famously, it was James Jeffries and Jack Johnson. It was the heavyweight battle of the century in the early 20th century. It was James Jeffries was a white boxer. Jack Johnson was a black boxer. And what ended up happening was a period of really high racial tensions in the United States. So the black and white populations of the South used those two boxers as like analogs. And then when the black boxer ended up winning, it sparked massive race riots across the country.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I think we should. Well, that's why we should just get rid of all sports, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Well,
Just Foxy Boxing can
yeah.
just...
Well, if
right.
look, if you were trying to suppress conflict of any sort and ensure stability, you like sport because, as we talked about earlier with Rangers in Scotland, is they kind of siphon off that sort of warlike spirit that men will have.
Yeah.
Which is also ironically why in Europe, when you do see right-wing organization or left-wing organization for that matter, they typically take the kind of they take the aesthetics of like soccer hooligans. It's quite common to see.
So just jocks.
Well, yeah, I mean, like Tommy Robinson, you know, when he organizes these massive demonstrations in England, a lot of the chants that they'll use or sort of the imagery they'll use, something you'll see at a soccer match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we call them the casuals.
Yeah.
In
The
Scotland.
casuals?
Yeah, the casuals.
Why the casuals?
It's just a term everybody calls them by, but they don't mess with them. Like at all. Like they will just beat the shit right.
Don't
out.
ask them why. Just
Yeah.
See, that's what you guys got to do in the UK to like win political support is just accuse the liberals of insulting soccer teams.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, liberals don't watch soccer
Could you-
at all. They don't do sports.
No. What I'm saying is the soccer hooligans are going to be like, what? Ah! And then they're going to like rally and riot and like liberals, like make an AI video of some liberal being like, well, I just plumb don't like Manchester United. And all of a sudden there's just like the city is burned down and liberal leadership is removed from power.
That guy over there with the blue hair was talking mad shit about insert football players.
It's like a really
I don't
bad
know
AI
anything.
video
Yeah.
where he's like, and I think they are the worst team ever.
losing
Good,
their
that's
mind.
a good strat. That's a good strat.
Just losing their mind.
Very obvious bad AI. The AI stuff's starting to get crazy though. Like every day it's just crazier and crazier. Like C-Dance last year was like, wow, look at this. 6 months ago, they're like, did you see Brad Pitt fight Tom Cruise over Epstein? Remember that video?
Yeah, that was a good one.
That one.
You didn't see that one?
It was iconic.
There's a
It was
great-
iconic, yeah.
There's a great video made today of the two people that climbed to the top of the Empire State Building and held up that flag.
Was that fake?
No, that was real. But the Michelle Obama on a gorilla body smashing New York behind them, that was actually.
Here, check this out. Check this out.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal! He was a good man! He knew too much about our Russia operations. He had to die, and now you die too.
It's crazy. And this is in February, and we're already well beyond this. Like next year's gonna get nuts. There's gonna be videos of just like you name it, literally every person. And I think we're a year away from like they call today post-truth, but I think we're a year away from just no truth.
Yeah, everything's fake.
There's gonna be videos of like AOC saying what's gonna happen is it's not the fake video where AOC is doing something untoward, like punching a dog or something. It's gonna be a video where she's on her Instagram and she just says something like. It'll be a video of her going, look, I just think in reality, the working class are going to have to pay an extra tax. And I think everybody's going to pitch in for this one. And then it's plausible. It sounds real, but everyone would vote against it. And what do? She comes out and says it's not true, but people are going to be like, I saw the video. She said we should have a tax on the middle class. And she's going to be like, I would never say that. And they're going to be like, but you're a socialist. Of course you would. And no one will ever care whether it's real or fake. They're just going to, here's what I believe.
That's going to happen. There's going to be people that are going to get accused of a lot of stuff they didn't do or didn't say because, like, people were, as a joke, going, "Oh, we made CCTV footage of someone assaulting someone outside of a pub," and it's like, I mean, if you handed that to the police, that looks real.
But
you
just,
get
yeah, like
charged,
criminal
yeah.
cases are over. But did you, who's that guy who got accused by Grok of being a pedophile? Do you see this?
No.
I don't know much about it, but apparently there's some dude, and Grok told people. So apparently people tweeted that he was arrested on CP charges. And then Grok said, yup, it's true, and made fake citations, like apparently posted fake public records that don't exist. And then it's the craziest thing. So I see this story. I don't know anything about this guy. And Grok is like, yup, according to this record, available at this link, this man was arrested on 2 counts of, CP, blah, blah, blah. And then a minute later, Grok goes, that's actually all fabricated. There's no evidence it's true. I was just citing other tweets. And then a minute later goes, yup, it is true. And a minute later, it's not true. And I'm like, damn. So apparently this guy's going to be suing Grok, and he's going to get paid $50 million off that.
Yeah.
How insane is it that apparently like someone goes on Fiverr, pays a bunch of Indians to spam blast X saying a thing is true, and then Grok just goes, guess it's true.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, there was Grok when Will Stansel, famous liberal activist,
Oh, right.
bit of a run-in with Grok.
It was so
Grok
good.
got a little bit aggressive, a little hot.
Grok was allegedly providing people information for how specifically they would go about breaking into his house and raping him.
Right.
and it was being detailed, telling you how to cover your tracks, like remember to wear plastic bags around your feet.
Wow.
Grok was getting a little hot and bothered.
It's like, I know Will, I don't think he's going to put up that much of a struggle. Should be easy.
It was like gaming it out live on the timeline.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, the AI stuff is just it's going to get weird because criminal trials is just done. Someone's going to bring up. They already tried this on the Rittenhouse trial with CGI photos and videos.
This just happened in Britain. A police officer has been arrested. I haven't checked specifically what came of it, but a police officer has been arrested for generating fabricated evidence with AI and using it in cases. And now all of the cases he's been involved in are all being pulled up and scoured through. Yeah, that's there was a little brief article about it where the officer apparently has been placed on leave while it's been investigated.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
man.
basically that. Now that's the thing is that's the one that we know about.
Yeah.
So how many other things have police officers
Derbyshire.
done? Yeah.
Derbyshire? How do you say that?
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Derby.
Derby?
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah,
an E.
you know what, man.
I know it's an E, but pronounce it an A.
English is just like one of the stupidest languages. But it can be mastered through thorough thought, though.
Through what?
Through thorough thought, though.
What
yeah,
English
I
can
get
be
it.
mastered through thorough thought?
Yeah, English is a very complicated language, but it can be mastered through thorough thought, though.
oh yeah.
That's a joke sentence intended to exaggerate the through thorough thought, though.
I mean, you can see what like Candace Owens has demonstrated masterful command of the English language.
See, here's the thing, though. She says those because she's targeting low IQ people. I'm not exaggerating. Intentionally.
Act?
What's up?
You think it's an act? She's not.
Absolutely. I've met her in person. I've praised her intelligence well before she started doing this insane routine. But it's clear that she knows what she's doing. You don't accidentally say debacle, get accused of saying debacle wrong, and then keep saying debacle. It's a choice.
I didn't know that she was made aware that she was mispronouncing it.
Bro, I guarantee you she's seen all the videos mocking her mispronunciations.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah.
It's almost endearing, like just constantly saying words
That's
wrong.
the point, though.
Yeah.
She's going after low IQ Americans who believe the stupidest things and whatever she'll say.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus.
I once bumped into a fan, and it was kind of crazy because this was years ago. He's like, hey, I'm a big fan. I watch the show every time. And then I was like, oh, I appreciate it, man. And then he started explaining to me how the earth was flat and like just went off on all this crazy stuff. And I was like, you watch my show? I was like, I don't know, man.
He's always
I had a guy turn up at one of my shows who thought I was sending him secret messages through my thumbnails. And he's like,
Well,
no, I wasn't. And this was the thing, is right. He came up to me and he was saying, I think you're working in cahoots with my ex-girlfriend, like to try and destroy my life. And as I'm talking, there was these two great big biker guys that like had come to the show. And as this guy's talking to me, I can see them try to box me and like we're going to take you away from this guy because we think he might have something on him.
One of your stand-up gigs?
What?
One of your stand-up gigs?
Yeah, it was one of my stand-up gigs, and he's came to more since then. He's not approached me. Oh, but it's just,
He's
like,
just-
that was a little bit.
He's
I was
keeping
gonna
his
say-
eye on you. He's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget about me.
I kind of want to track him down and see what he's doing, so I can like make weird thumbnails and just fuck with him.
Yeah, like probe a little bit, see what crisis he has.
Yeah,
in his
exactly.
life, and just target him.
Is he going to be the feature in Mad Lads?
I'll just find out what he was wearing that day and like,
That's what you
put
can
it
do
in
with
the video or
schizophrenics.
something.
You can be like, no, there are people in your walls. You
Yeah.
break your wall right now.
Don't think about the spiders under your skin.
Oh, there's people. Because like we forget that anyone can upload on Instagram. So like you'll go through Instagram Reels, and every once in a while you will see like a full blown schizophrenic person, and the
Yeah.
comments are always people like, they're under your skin right now. Get your scalpel out.
We had a guy like that where he was a bit of my personal project, right? I told the Discord about him. I shouldn't have. His name is James Sharkey III, and he used to burst into Indian convenience stores and yell at them for selling devil weed that would like
pretty
mind
base.
control people. And he also claimed to be Jewish, and he literally started a company called I Love Being Jewish LLC. He's a black guy.
How did he get that company name? I've had that.
I have no
for
idea,
years.
but
And that's been my LLC.
I introduced him. I was like to the Discord here. This is a guy I'm watching, and he made a video where he goes, "They steal all our money and laugh laugh it is. I can't wait to hear them scream. And then
Man.
someone commented saying, James, they're coming, grab a gun. And I was like, don't post
Yeah.
stuff like that until the Sketchos post.
At least
Don't
not-
do that.
Let's
from
not
the
get on the
UK.
news.
I don't want to speak too soon, but Bosnia is getting
Mollywopped.
mollywopped.
I really need to see the U.S. score another goal here for a bit of cushion, so we can.
Right. But 1-0 is a fairly common score, right?
Fairly, yeah.
It's
The grand scheme of things.
Offsides. You are doing too well. Stop doing so well. Our team is not good enough to deal with it.
I just don't get soccer.
Well, yeah, it's boring.
Yeah. People say baseball's boring because they're,
No, baseball is awesome.
it's great.
Baseball is really fun to watch in person. On TV, I can't do it, but in person, it's a lot of fun.
I used to not like it. I used to think that it was kind of boring, but that is.
Soccer's boring.
That
I still,
changed
like,
when I
with
became
most
an
sports,
adult.
always prefer just to play it.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
I think playing baseball is actually more boring than watching it because you
Depends
can't
on
really
your-
like if you're out in
you're
the
in the
field, you
outfield,
can't
yeah.
see the pitcher.
That's the problem with, like, American sports, like football and baseball, is once you, like, graduate high school, you'll probably never play it again because it requires so much equipment.
Yeah.
Like, you got
Well-
to join, like, an adult league or something.
That's why you do disc golf.
Yeah, like, people.
You don't got to
have-
buy expensive clubs.
Yeah.
You just got to buy a bunch of discs.
I mean, this is why basketball, like, you can still play it, because as long as someone has a ball, you're good.
You ever play ultimate frisbee?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like football but easy. You know what I
I
mean?
haven't
Yeah.
played ultimate frisbee. Well, if you can throw a frisbee, it's fun.
Yeah.
If you can't throw a frisbee, you're out of luck.
There's too many sweats, though. Like, the ultimate frisbee community, they get really serious about it.
Yeah.
A lot of people in America, I read somewhere that rugby is more popular with adults than American football to play because it's just so much easier. It's not that equipment.
What? I don't even know what rugby is. It's just like they just run around.
It's just football.
Like
without
American
pads.
football, except not for pussies.
Yeah.
No, but it's like soccer, but with your hands, right?
No. I'd say it's pretty similar. to
It plays a lot like American football, but it's
They have like
it's
downs
different.
and stuff, and
No, it's sort of like I used to play rugby years ago, but it's like no shoulder pads or helmets. Or
is it
anything like
constant
that.
action or is
yeah.
it like
There's no stops in play, really.
right? It's like more
Unless
like
it goes
more
out
like
of
soccer.
bounds.
There is kind of stops, but nowhere near as much as American football.
But
So what's up with cricket? That should be illegal. You should.
I don't know. That's confusing, where it's like wickets and all these different things. It's just your moon runes. Like, I'm sorry, if I need to take a university course to understand your sport, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Yeah.
You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who? Us?
The British.
Oh.
Right, well, British.
Yeah, they generally are, right?
Yeah,
They'll be the first to tell you,
I'm
yeah.
not British.
No, you're not at all.
Well, United Kingdomians. United Kingdomians.
Yeah.
What's the demonym for people from the UK?
British.
But you're from Great Britain. You're not English.
No, I'm not English. I'm Scottish.
Right, exactly. But it's the British Isles. So
I'm not falling for this rage bait. People do it to me all the fucking time.
I was telling Michael McCarthy, it's like, my whole life I was told that I was part Irish. And then my mom did a 23andMe or whatever. And when it comes back, it shows you like the regions of the planet where like your DNA comes from. And of course, there's like Southeast Asia and there's, Korea. And then she was also like, oh, look at this, like a little bit of Japanese in there, which if anybody understands the history of those regions knows what it means that a Korean person has a
Yeah,
little bit of
one of
Japanese.
your ancestors didn't run fast enough.
But the,
Hey, they got some direction from Grok.
Yeah, I mean, her fucking
Grok helped
And then,
them.
her downstairs must have looked like the imperial flag after it, man. Fucking
so then I told, I was telling this to Michael Malice and I mentioned,
Banzai.
I was telling this to Michael Malice, and I mentioned that I was 5% Japanese, and he goes, "Oh, so it happened twice."
Oh,
Anyway. So the map shows a circle over London, and then she was like, "And look, Irish." And I was like, "Mom, that's Great Britain." And she was like, "Same thing." I was like, "Don't tell them that."
yeah.
If you do, make sure you check your car.
My girlfriend.
No Jewish.
No Jewish. No.
Lucky. Wish I could say this.
Actually, he's fully Jewish. The yarmulke goes underneath the jeans.
That
Kids.
explains it.
It's a low profile.
My girlfriend's mom is English from England, and she was giving me crap about dumping on soccer. I was like, me and Marcus are going to start talking crap about the English pretty soon.
That's good. That's fine. I can do that.
Well, but I watched Braveheart recently, and I learned that the Scottish welcomed they all stood in line and sang songs as the British came, and they said, "Please, we need your leadership to guide us heathens.
That never
Please.
happened. Never once happened. Even when the Roman Empire got to our borders, they built a wall and said, fuck that.
There's a song about it, right? Cap in Hand?
What's that?
Cap in Hand by the Proclaimers. You never heard it?
I know the song.
The chorus, they say, I can't understand why we let someone else rule our land.
Oh.
The song is like basically he's saying he's really good at discerning things. He says, I can tell the difference between margarine and butter, but I can't understand why we let someone else rule our land.
Well, the Irish say that, and then they like
They're Scottish.
Oh, okay, but like the same with the Scottish, they like have these like grandiose chest beating against the English, and then as soon as like a bunch of brown people show up to rule, they're like, "Well, welcome, I learned English."
To be fair, the Scottish have had referendums about leaving, and they're just like, nah, we're gonna stay.
Yeah, 2014, that was a interesting time where workplaces like banned people from bringing it up because it was causing fights at work. Like people got physical over it. Like on that night, like Glasgow turned into a war zone. It was a great night.
Great night.
It was a great night, but no, it's this referendum's a sensitive subject to bring up. Yeah,
Just because it fails,
Well, what you got to do?
it's because it failed mostly, but it's a case of this is the thing that bothers me is that the SNP want us to become an independent country because they want us to rejoin the EU. So basically all their arguments are like, we shouldn't have this whole other place deciding our laws and deciding our taxes and deciding our regulations.
A different
We should let this other foreign country do it. You're not nationalists. You're not Scottish independence, except we want a foreign power to rule us, so not independence.
They literally just think the English are like too right wing.
The SNP and Scottish nationalists are complete larpers. They are not about independence whatsoever.
I remember asking like a big SNP guy, and he's like, "Yeah, the English are too right wing. I don't want to be associated with that."
The English are too.
Wait until you hear about the Muslims are bringing over.
Yeah. That's what
I don't understand, because that's what I was talking about with Michael. It's like one of the reasons I really wanted to talk to him as like an Irishman. How do you go from having Irish nationalists bombing people not even 30 years ago? Some of these people are still alive who fought with the IRA and the Troubles.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, this political party is like, everyone is Irish.
Well,
We don't want any foreign invaders to our country ruling over us. And in any way, open the floodgates, let everybody in. Yeah. I've already made that joke where it's like, see if the IRA do take over and they expel all the Protestants just have to wait until they open the borders and then they come back.
Yeah, well,
and then there's nothing they can do about it. Just watch them crossing the channel and they're going, wait a minute, those aren't life jackets.
No.
But as they come over,
the invasion will be the other way.
and then they can't do a thing about it. And so what you're talking about is get us another culture.
You know what?
the life jackets will be orange too. So
yeah,
you know the problem is, y'all, like, where's the colonial spirit from the white European? You know what I mean? If they're all coming here, go there.
It's about every 100 years we kick off and take over half the planet.
Hey, because let's roll. Let's send.
It's called the Great White Rage.
Let's send 200,000 Irishmen down to I don't know, Senegal or something. Just colonize.
Good. I like the idea.
All the
this is the problem with like Irish republicanism is it's inherently left wing because it wasn't like there was no like right wing element to it. It was anti-colonial in nature, and like anti-colonialism will always be left wing because you're rejecting hierarchy. You're saying like these people shouldn't rule over us, not because they've dominated us, but because we just don't like the fact that we're not equal with them. And so it's like an inherently flattening of a hierarchy, which is why like you'll typically see like Irish Republicans even back then would side with like other colonial or colonized peoples around the world. So it was like inherently, so everyone's like scratching their heads. They're like, well, why are the IRA, like, why are they all going to bat for like immigration now? It's like, because it was always baked in. It was always anti-colonial, and like anti-colonialism is always going to be left wing. To your point, I mean, like if there was like a Braveheart SMP, like really just SMP but good on migration, that's an entirely different paradigm. But it's kind of baked in. They don't view England as like separate from us and we should have our own country. They view England as like an oppressor, and that's like fundamentally cucked.
I mean, there was a point hundreds of years ago when that was the case.
Sure, but
but the thing is, it's the same as like the slavery thing. Everyone's like, oh, the English did this to us and they did that to us. Hundreds of years ago, everyone involved is dead.
Yeah, I know.
But some of them are alive today. Like maybe they just ate tons of adrenochrome and managed to live 400 years. Like, okay, then let's send them to prison. But everyone involved is dead. Stop being a fucking baby about it.
Yeah, you see like the kneecap guys, and they're like every song is like the Royals, and I'm like, They're like figureheads now. You're like
Yeah,
chest beating.
they literally do nothing except be pedos.
Yeah,
They don't do anything.
It's the same thing in the U.S. where like you'll have these like left-wing musicians get up and they like signal like, oh, this is anti-Christian, this is so edgy, like we have an upside-down cross. Are you gonna be mad at evangelicals? And it's like they haven't been a viable political force in like 40 years. You're literally just like shadow boxing against a group that hasn't been in power for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's LARPing. And that Ian does that a lot earlier. He gets worked up about the King of England.
Yeah, I'm like,
and it's
dude,
like, why are you worked up about the King of
King's
England?
barely hanging on right now.
King can do this.
I don't believe
he's
that.
got cancer.
Yeah.
He's got cancer.
Well, I mean, and
I don't
the
believe
whole
that.
institution is like on the ropes. Like,
I don't believe that.
what?
I don't believe it.
Believe
Whether he's
what?
got
Like-
cancer.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect. It's exactly what a king would do to absolve himself of the responsibility of his nation. Pretend like he's so powerless he can't do anything.
No, that's like well, they're the ones that volunteered, like they gave away their rights. I mean, this goes all the way back to like
No, but
Magna Carta.
my point is, I think this is the intended condition. By the royal family wants this to be the case.
Yes.
That's why all the Commonwealth nations are dealing with the same thing.
Yeah, the
and
king
then
would-
he just goes, "Oh, poor me! I have no power. I can't do anything."
Yeah, they would love nothing more than to like not.
Oh, no,
have to
he
do
can dissolve Parliament.
Of course. I think the king can do more than that. Like
Yeah.
Well, you still need royal assent to bills. So if a bill is passed in Parliament, the king has to sign off. Granted, a monarch hasn't vetoed a bill since like the 1820s, but in theory, like they could start actually using the political power.
That's my argument that this is the intended condition.
I agree. Like
Parliament serves the king and pretends they don't.
he would love nothing more than to just be like the cool, chill guy that like everyone loves. But if he actually started like acting as a political figure, half the country would hate you. So
The point is, I believe he is acting politically. I believe we are seeing his intentions.
Yeah.
They make sure the people believe he has no intentions. So it looks like he's not the one doing any of this in his parliament, but it's actually all his will. And again, that's why the Commonwealth countries, where he's the king of every one of these countries, they're all having the exact same issues because he's in charge.
well, he has to signal to the left. He has to like pander to the left because those are the ones that would depose him. Like the right wing is going, generally speaking, is going to be behind the monarchy no matter what. So the actual threat to him is from the left. So he has to sort of posture and keep them happy. I mean, this is why you saw recently, the king is the head of the Church of England, but he came out recently and said like, actually, I'm the defender of all faiths, and I'm I'm like a spiritual guy. So like he has to cuck to the left because that's the people that would get rid of the monarchy.
That's the most cuck thing I've seen a king ever do.
Yeah.
Oh no!
If you're doing that, you're not strong enough to lead.
No,
The Americans got sent.
Yeah.
Balogun just got sent off.
you're not going to see anyone. You're not going to see the king or any of the princes in Saudi Arabia doing that.
Okay, we might be in trouble.
No, if anybody speaks up against them, they just annihilate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it happening here. We might be in
'Cause they're-
trouble. Balogun just got sent off.
Because they're actual
Oh, we
real
literally-
royalty.
Wait, really?
Yeah, look.
We have a Barstool, pardon my take, saying, build the statue of the flight attendant that wouldn't let Balogun's mom on the flight.
We might be in trouble, guys. We're down a man now. We got to play with 10 men.
Down to 10 players.
Oh dear.
How many players are there supposed to be?
11.
11.
Yeah, well, Balogun just got sent off.
They're rigging the game. It's rigged.
Well, we're just gonna have the defender for our lives now.
Well, what is it, like 25 minutes left?
Yes.
64 minutes.
No, that's time is going up.
Oh, okay, you're right. My bad. I don't know anything about soccer. I just looked up and saw the
This
number.
is not a good situation. We still only have a
Yeah,
one
we're
goal.
watching soccer.
Why is he being sent off?
It was a pretty aggressive tackle.
Oh.
Tackle.
I mean, I think that was a yellow card.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh.
I don't know. I don't think yellow card's been relevant since like the 2000s.
They had some great hits though.
Yeah, it's some good ones. What is it? Light and Sound?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one? And Ocean Avenue?
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
And they had a fiddle player. Fiddle player.
did know that.
Yeah. Punk rock fiddle. Can't go wrong. Apparently, you get 2 good big songs out of it, though. That's it. I guess with Balogun being out, we've lost all energy to actually talk about anything.
Well, I mean, I don't know about talk about anything, but I mean, I never had any energy to talk about soccer. If that's worth anything.
So the left isn't having kids. That's a big story. How about we talk about that as we talk about soccer?
The left.
This was published today. Left-leaning Americans are driving the U.S. birth decline, new study finds. And liberals are all panicking about it because they're starting to realize, like, oh, crap. The future is going to be conservative Christian because they have babies like nobody's business, but liberals don't have babies.
Actually, you were talking about that like a year ago.
Yep.
You were
I
pointing
think
it
it's
out.
great. I think it's wonderful. It's why they're trying to get into schools. You know, Tolkien tried to warn us about this. If they can't create, they'll corrupt what you have.
Exactly.
Yeah, so but it's like I like that they're not breeding because it's just I think it's just a symbol of how selfish they are. They can't think of anything like having anything in their life that they can devote to that's higher than themselves.
They're all getting abortions.
See, Portnoy, and I agree. Portnoy says horrible call. The FIFA fix is in. They hate us because they ain't us.
What was the fact? It's apparently a third of Gen Z isn't here.
Yeah. A third
Has
of Gen
what?
Z was-
Aborted. A third of Gen Z
Has been
isn't here,
aborted?
Has been aborted.
Yeah.
Wow. How many of Gen Alpha has been aborted? Probably a lot.
Probably quite.
But, you know, and another thing is like people talk about how much of a victory Roe versus Wade is, but there hasn't been a significant decline in the number of abortions.
I think like in the macro, yeah, that's the point I was going to make is Roe v. Wade. It's just increased abortions in blue states and decreased it in red states.
It's
but
like
on the whole is leveled out. I mean, New York City infamously has more black children aborted than born every year.
Jesus,
So
insane.
that's the main. Like the black population would be growing like quite rapidly, but they abort like half of their kids.
Yeah,
So they're declining as a share of the population. They're the third largest group in the United States behind Hispanics.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, is that
Hispanics
because
make about 20%, blacks make about 13%.
Is that because of immigration or
Well, it's immigration from Hispanics, but also just blacks like killing other kids.
a lot of abortion?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole Roe versus Wade, like I understand that the Christian conservatives were like, hey, this is a good thing, but it hasn't actually produced the result that they were hoping for, which is fewer abortions.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about blues. I mean, unless they want to pass a nationwide abortion ban, but that would be like the most unpopular policy in a very long time. I mean, it's like Roe v. And I'm very pro-life, but like Roe v. Wade like hammered us in that midterm election afterwards. Like Democrats, that's like free campaigning that they run on because like the reality, unfortunately, is that the Americans like support some level of abortion access.
Yeah.
To my dismay, I mean, I wish it was banned, but
Just try and go quick, I guess. Just quickly, I guess. Yeah.
So
You just got to let everyone know what you're doing.
I'm going outside for a cigarette.
is that what you guys call cigarettes?
No, but I was trying to be polite.
I'm asking Grok what % of Gen Alpha was aborted.
I think this is the first time
Oh, great. He closed the door.
I'll go let him back.
I think this is the first time a guest has ever gotten to be like, I'm gonna smoke. I gotta go smoke a cigarette in the middle of the show.
What are those things called where you get a toilet paper roll and fabric softener and you blow the smoke into it?
I didn't know they had a name either. I always thought it was just like a roll of toilet paper with.
You take a rubber band, you take a toilet paper roll, you put like 3 layers of fabric softener over it, and you rubber band it down. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
And then
Patriot.
you blow the smoke into it,
Yeah.
and it soaks it all up or whatever, and the kids would do it. It has a name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't.
20% of Gen Alpha has been aborted.
That's pretty
Wow.
awful.
Based on how many live Gen Alpha births, or how many abortions there were. Wow.
It's just so crazy.
crazy.
20% of an entire generation. And how many of Gen Z was it? 25%?
Well, he was saying a third, but
Third?
I don't know that I think the number would be greater among the younger generations because Gen Z are the children largely of Gen Xers.
Yeah. And Gen Alpha, like, if it's 20% and they're not having...
And they're smaller.
Yeah, they're
Right.
a smaller generation and they're having less sex. You know,
Well, Tim, you said something about the end of the 18-year-old the other day, and that was kind
Well,
of
there's an article, there's a post about it. Yeah, there's no 18-year-olds anymore.
Where'd they go?
They don't exist. They weren't born.
There's like...
We've reached peak 18-year-old. Universities are going out of business.
I was going to say, who's going to
Businesses can't find any staff anymore because it used to be that entry-level positions, lower skill labor would go to teenagers who would then learn skills, go to school or something like that. None. There aren't any. So, you know what's interesting is we talked about Japan a bit, but their strategy is try and recruit as many white Americans as possible.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we're going to bring in a bunch of Indians and Africans for labor, and then bad stuff happened. And the politicians were like, let's bring in a bunch of American weebs.
Yeah.
And they're only apparently you can buy property in various places. It's very difficult, but apparently in Niigata, it's very easy for foreigners. It's like it's the equivalent of a state. It's got 1 million people in it, and it's rapidly shrinking.
Are they like depending on which foreigners?
I think it's largely just like they're running ads to attract Americans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hear problems, or I hear they have that there are problems when whether it be Indians or Pakistani.
Nothing's going to reverse this.
Well, I mean, Japan depended for a while on migration from Brazil because there's a huge Japanese population in Brazil that went there like 200 years ago. And so you kind of have this weird situation in Japan. If you drive in the countryside, you'll see it. It'll be shops in Portuguese and everything, but the people are like literally look like Japanese people in the face.
And they're speaking.
They speak Portuguese and they complain that they can't.
Could you imagine like being a Japanese person in Tokyo? You're like 60 and you're like very traditional, and then you like drive up to Niigata, there's a bunch of morbidly obese dudes in fedoras with katanas walking around. You're just like, what is? You can't carry those around. What are you doing?
So funny.
Konnichiwa.
They're all looking for their
Konnichiwa.
waifus.
Milady.
can't
How do you
find
say?
them.
Konnichiwa, milady.
How do you say milady in
They
Japanese?
can't find their waifus anywhere. They're all gone.
I can't find their waifus. They got body pillows.
I saw an infographic that showed that like as much as the population decline in the West is really, really bad, there's population decline basically all over the world too.
Oh, India went sub-replacement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like Africa is the only reliable source of like births now. And even there, like Mali went from like 8 to 4 over the last 10 years.
And the Middle East is also going down as well.
Yeah. Well,
It says,
the Middle East is burdened by, they have third world migration that keeps it afloat. But yeah, among native Arabs in the Gulf states, for example, it's like they're getting cooked as well.
It says the standard Japanese equivalent for milady or my lady, a formal chivalrous or slightly old-fashioned themed Mimi sense is ojo-sama.
Konnichiwa, Ojo-sama.
Ojo-sama. Long O sounds. There you go.
Konnichiwa, Ojo-sama.
They would just say milady. And they would talk like this.
No, if they're a weeb, no, they would.
You know, it'd be just
they
like the
would go.
most amazing thing is like, there's like some young Japanese guys, and they go to Niigata. There's a bunch of like morbidly obese dudes in fedoras with katanas, but they're super good at the sword. They're just like, they're masters.
Because they studied the blade, you know.
Exact. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you were at the gym.
Move over there, and he's like master.
No, he's in Russia.
Wasn't Steven
he is.
Seagal like? I heard a story that there was a movie director who made a bet he could make anybody famous.
Oh, really? And Steven.
That's like
Seagal
the
was
urban
guy.
legend. And then like some other guy was like, you cannot. He's like, watch, I'll do it. And he's like, took Steven Seagal and was like, we're gonna make you a movie star.
Fair enough.
Just put him in movies.
Work.
I don't
Now
think
he's-
that's true though, because
can't
who's
do
gonna
that
waste
anymore.
millions of dollars on a movie just to prove a point like that?
You could do that in the 80s.
But Steven Seagal is very heavy now, and he spends his time in Russia all the time. I've got a friend that is involved with like the gun industry and stuff like that, and he's friends with Steven Seagal, and he can't talk to him too frequently because the government will start looking at him.
Oh, God.
I was like, why are you calling Russia
why
all
did
the
he
time?
like voluntarily become like a dissident? What did he?
I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe it could be just because, like, in Russia, he was extremely famous. He didn't become like the meme in Russia that he did here in the U.S. So he's treated like a superstar over there.
I mean, David Hasselhoff's big in Germany, but I mean,
I think David Hasselhoff passed away, didn't he?
did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, well, he was big in Germany.
He was.
And rest in peace.
Sang on that wall.
My dad, he went to the NBA Finals, the Heat versus the Dallas Mavericks, and the Mavericks star player was Dirk Nowitzki. He was German, and they said every time, this was in Miami, and he said every time Dirk Nowitzki's at the free throw line, the entire crowd would just chant, David Hasselhoff. I mean, the mind games there.
Great way to distract him.
Yeah.
You know, just Baywatch
So we're-
references all day.
We're down to 10 players and we're still winning.
Yeah, well, I mean, looks like we're trying to stitch together an attack here, which could be interesting.
Wait, he's kicking the ball. He's kicked the ball.
Toothless.
He's kicked the ball. Another guy is kicking the ball. Another guy has just kicked the ball.
Don't they have hands?
And the ball has been kicked. And oh no. Wait. He's gonna kick the ball. He's kicked out of bounds.
Terrible.
They're all rattled.
Yeah.
Well, Balligans are a strike. We're playing without a striker now, who would be the guy you're trying to feed the ball to score. So
The striker is the guy that scores.
So if he loses us the game,
Can
doesn't
other
that kind of-
people
well, and also, so there's a red card. So even if we win this game, Balligan's out for the next game.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It was a red card.
there's a red card. Yeah, if you get a red card, you're suspended for the following game.
So they play.
Wow, they're cheating, dude.
So we're gonna have to play Ricardo Pepi, our backup striker, and
Is he any
he's-
good?
He's a little
They can't
shaky.
bring him in right now. Like you lose a play, you can't bring somebody else in.
Yeah, you're down to 10 players for the rest of the game.
Man.
Oh, man.
Yo, they're cheating.
Yeah.
The Bosnians have paid off.
What's the currency in Bosnia?
There's some BS probably.
What is the
Oh, it's a Bosbuck.
currency?
A Bosbuck.
Potatoes.
Well, they have two. One's the Bosbuck and one's the Hertzbuck. They can't agree, so they just use them both.
It's a mark.
Oh.
Divided
All right,
into
I'm gonna take a
100
look at what the
things.
odds are right now for USA. I bet they're good. I bet they're really good.
I don't know. I mean, a red card like really neuters you. We're really defensive right now. So we're just going to sit back and defend for our lives. The problem is our defense is shaky. We've thus far depended on having a fiery attack, so we don't have to worry about defense.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, bro, you're getting plus 1,700 on Bosnia right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they got to score 2. That ain't gonna happen. Tie is actually only plus 285. Yeah, USA is minus 305.
Yeah, the way it works in the betting is if it goes into penalties, if you bet on a tie, then you get paid, which is crazy to me.
Just that there are ties.
There's no ties.
Although, I'm talking smack, but like football, you can have a tie now as well. It's unlikely.
It seems like every season now the team
which
draws.
is just, it's so annoying.
So woke.
Such
the wokest thing I've ever seen.
It's the dumbest thing.
And the new kickoffs of the NFL now.
You can gamble on table tennis?
So woke.
You can gamble on anything.
Oh, before I was watching a professional pickleball on TV earlier.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're just swirling the drain. I mean, I don't think anything says the West is
gonna be it's gonna be 100
cornholing as well.
No, but cornhole's cool. Have you seen cornhole mini golf?
No.
That's so cool.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, no, it's like a big course, and there's cornhole holes, you have to stand on a platform, and then there's a bunch of crazy obstacles like a windmill.
These are not buttholes, Dank.
And you throw the bag to try to get it in.
The way you were
super
looking
cool.
at it.
I've heard the other term, and I was just trying not to giggle.
Oh, we're down to 9 players now.
So he's our star player, the one on the ground, Christian Pulisic. He plays for AC
So what's
Milan.
going to happen? Someone's going to kick him in the balls or something?
People have speculated that Pulisic is quite conservative too.
You know what's really hard about this for me to watch is that I skateboard. So I'm like bouncing on the ground and rolling and flipping over and crashing and whacking my shins. You just got to get up. You just get up. You just go back to it.
Well, in this
grass,
instance,
too.
you're going to see American players going down a lot because they're trying to waste time.
Right.
So
Or they trying to like.
I love the acting though. The face like ah.
It's always in slow motion.
Pulisic's definitely one of our guys.
The
He got caught liking pro-Trump stuff back in that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He's from Hershey, Pennsylvania, too, which is quite interesting.
I think it'd be way better if when they fell, they aren't exaggerating enough.
I think it'd be really funny if they actually got an Oscar category for the best.
Wasn't there a footballer who got caught putting blood capsules in his mouth and biting them, so it looked like his injury was way worse than it actually was?
Bleeding from his nose.
I read a story about a goalie who had he hit a blade in his finger in his glove, and so when he got hit, oh my God,
that's gonna be off probably. But
yeah. Yep, look at him.
Yep.
Yo, they're so cheating. Come on.
They have reviews now, so they'll review this.
For those that are watching and being like, what's happening? I hope you guys are watching the game at the same time as we are.
Yeah.
Pulisic wants the review.
Yep. Watch is going to be like red card.
Let's see the instant replay.
We're like, no.
I'll tell
they're going to review it to make
I'll
sure.
tell you in real time here if he's off or not. Oh, he's way off. He's miles off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's behind the goalie.
None of that makes any sense.
He went into the goal.
Yeah. He did go into the goal. Well, as long as it wastes time, who cares?
So if someone's behind the goalies, that's offsides? Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, I mean, no, if the last defender, so if there's a line of defenders, the last defender, if you're behind him and then you get the ball, you're offsides.
Oh, there.
But
is that
like if you're in line with the defender, the ball's passed, you run behind the defender. That's not offsides. So when the ball is passed, if you're behind the last defender, you're offsides.
So you have to score a goal with an opposing player in front of you and the goalie in front of you.
No, so like if you're the last defender, if I'm behind the defender when the ball is passed, I can run behind him.
Oh, I see.
It's just when the ball is released.
They can't pass it to you behind the.
Yeah, if you're standing behind him and then the ball is passed, you're offsides. It's just to prevent it from like all the players lining up on both sides of the field. They just kick it back and forth.
Yeah.
They should. It just goes to show the game is silly.
That would be really horrible to watch. Well, hockey has the same rule for the same.
Yeah,
game.
no,
This is all kind of
when you hit
horrible
the
to watch.
thing past the thing.
Offsides.
Yeah.
Amber
Like in American football, it makes sense.
Amber Duke has a really interesting theory on like why soccer's like inherently very like third world.
Because all you need is a ball.
Yeah,
It's lowest common denominator. That's why.
Yeah, and she's like, there's not really much room for like innovation as well. I don't want to speak for her, but
Well, it's the lowest common denominator sport. Ball and foot.
Yeah.
That's it.
well, this is why like countries like Brazil dominate because it can be perfected in a favela.
Right.
America's a rare example of a team that most of the players are actually like upper class. Because like if you grow up in America, you understand like the rich kids play soccer, and so most of these guys, and also it's really expensive to sign up for youth soccer, so most of our players are quite well off. Yeah.
Imagine like your Ethiopian mom sneaks into the country and then gives birth, and she tells you like you gotta play football. and they'll never deport you. And we'll be rich.
Well, you talking about soccer or football?
All of it.
Oh yeah, if Alabama had put a bunch of like anchor babies on the team, you would have people in Alabama. I love birthright citizenship. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
These anchor babies can play for.
Uh-oh.
This is where they cover their balls.
Oh yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
They cover their
Trying to do
balls.
like a
Yeah, they
human
all
protect
hide.
your-
They all just
Oh my
cock shame.
God.
Protect your
Yeah.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's what we call them.
Yeah,
That's what Tate calls them.
that's true. All right,
No,
let's
yeah,
see
none of
here.
this makes any
We don't really have like a.
Yep,
rock
there they
star-
go. They're covering their balls.
Yeah. They all stand there and they're like,
We don't
"Nope."
really have a rock star free kick taker, so I don't expect much to happen here.
So
Breakout chance.
So
He
wait,
has to
why,
get-
why are they getting a free kick? What happened?
They just got fouled.
Yeah. Here we go. What if he scores?
So those two players that just showed on screen, neither of them are raised in the U.S. The guy number 17 raised in Germany, the other one raised in England.
So how is he supposed to score through these guys?
He's gotta-
Pop fly.
He's got to shoot it over him basically and curl it back down.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I did not see that coming.
I did not. I
It's over.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good, yeah.
over. I literally said we don't have a good free kick taker, and Malik Tillman.
Yeah, this never happens.
Malik Tillman is.
Oh my
He
God!
used to play for
There you
Rangers.
go.
USA, let's go! I can't. That's it, guys. We're riding.
And with
we're
both
riding.
the bad,
I'm gonna go
both the best
outside
players out.
and knock over my own garbage can.
The goalie's like,
On my
"Yeah,
property."
What if I fall down right now and flop?
He's getting it when he
get it
goes
back?
back home.
I can't believe that just happened. I was joking. I was like, wouldn't it be funny to just score? he did.
I did
Oh
not
my
expect
God!
that.
That goalie's gonna
coming at all.
They're gonna beat the. Wow.
Yeah, he's done.
Good thing he's not
Like
Colombian.
how many free kicks do they ever actually make?
Not often.
It's
It's very rare.
yeah.
Really? Is it very rare?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, especially for us. I mean, Lionel
Well,
Messi.
and they're-
infamous-
both
Oh
their
my
guys
God.
are
His
right?
hand did touch. it.
Honestly, I feel really bad
He
for that
didn't get
goalie.
there quick enough.
So his hand. If his
He's
hand
gonna be the
touches
shame
his
of
Hand-
Bosnia.
yeah, his hand touched it and it just pushed right past his hand.
Well, they've been saying the ball they're using this year has kind of has some weird dynamics to it, so it's harder for keepers to save it.
Wow.
They say it moves in the air different directions.
Yo, that's wild. It's over.
So
the U.S. might as well just stop.
The
playing.
guy that scored that, he was born and raised in Germany, but his dad was an American service member, and that's why he's eligible. His name's Malik Tillman, not a very German name, but
Tillman.
Do you guys remember back in like what was it, like 2013 or it was 2014, I think, where Brazil just got like whomped so bad that people were crying in the stands?
yeah,
It
like
was like 8-0.
they had like fans killing him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What? Yeah, people were crying, and so I remember this because I was at Vice, and when we were watching, and we saw like, oh man, they scored a goal against Brazil. This is getting bad. At like goal number 3, the producers were like, Tim, I think you need to get on a plane to fly to Brazil right now.
Yeah,
It's gonna get bad.
you're about to see mass rituals take place.
Oh, dude.
War correspondent.
And it was like
Tim
8-0
Pool.
or some insane number. Like they just gave up.
Oh my God.
I mean,
But it's all the goalie.
yeah, I imagine.
I mean, it's their most important player, man.
I mean,
I mean, that was just a really good free kick, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I know. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about soccer, obviously, but like, it does seem like they don't get into scoring position very often.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
really did have to like backspin it over the people's heads.
Yeah, that was
And
crazy.
Also
And then
out
curl
and
it
over
back
the goalie.
down.
Yeah.
An incredible shot.
Yeah, he's a good player. Malik Tillman plays
There we
for
go. There we
Bayer
go. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Ooh.
All right. All right. Take it back now.
Here we go.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, this is the rest of the game now is going to be us sitting back and defending.
Yep.
Just doing everything.
That's it, boys. America is the greatest nation on the planet, even without the anchor baby.
So now we play Belgium in Seattle next week. That'll be interesting. So Belgium knocked us out in 2014, so it's kind of like a revenge game. That was the game where Tim Howard set the record saves. He saved like 13 shots or something.
Wow.
What are the chances of Belgium or the U.S. beating Belgium?
This is like one of the worst Belgium sides in a while and one of the best Americans. So I think we have a pretty decent.
Bro, I think we're going to win the whole World Cup. How many
Well-
more games are after this?
If we beat Belgium, we're likely going to play Spain, who's like the tournament favorite. So
Nah, we'll win.
I mean, like if they have like some sort of like mass casualty event, maybe
Don't we have more Spanish speakers in America than Spain does now?
that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over, Spain. How many people live in Spain?
Probably like 30 million, maybe 20 million. I don't know actually. That's good. I feel like
More.
I feel like Ted Cruz
Spain.
right now.
It's us now. We got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I feel like Ted Cruz.
Uh-oh. There we go. There
We
it
actually
is.
might have more Spanish speakers in the United States. There's 49 million people.
I think
in
there's different variations.
40.
of
There's
Spanish,
50,
though.
50 million in Spain.
Oh, I was
How
way
many
off. Jeez,
Spanish
embarrassing.
speakers in the U.S.? 163 million Spanish speakers who don't speak English. No, I'm kidding.
In America?
Oh, 45 million. Wow. Wait. No. Including bilingual, 59 million people in the United States speak Spanish.
Because like a lot of people learn in high school. I learned Spanish in high
We
school.
have way more Spanish speakers.
Yep.
Than,
We got more people in the U.S. who speak Spanish than Spain. So Spain, you can't win.
and we're not socialists.
It's over.
Yeah.
That's right. So they got 4 minutes to score 3 goals.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, our goalie's just good at his job,
That was a really smart play where he bounced off his chest because if he kicked it to the keeper, he can't grab it.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
really?
it bounces off your body, you can grab it. Now he's going to.
Oh, he can't just pick it up whenever he wants?
No, if a player passes back to you, you can't pick it up. So, but he bounced off his chest, so it's like a deflection, and he can pick it
oh,
up.
I see.
And now he's going to waste a lot of time.
Wait, now he's injured?
Hurt.
I'm hurt.
But he's
He's
a
wasting time.
Yeah, he's a Harvard grad. He knows.
I don't know.
So ridiculous.
The guy touched his back and he flops his head. So it's just a waste of time, right?
Yeah.
Which is just gay.
God, what a silly game.
that's
But it's
kinda-
lowest
I get why they're
common
doing
denominator,
it, but
man.
it's scummy.
And now look at his face, like, oh. It's funny and like I'd feel so dirty. You know what it is? Flopping in soccer is the equivalent of I shit my pants face on YouTube. So like we the YouTube thumbnails that look like I shit my pants always do better than regular. Like if I'm like sitting there like this, it'll get like 100K views. But if I'm like literally I have explosive diarrhea, it gets like 1 million views.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast pointed this out.
I do that with my second channel where I just go through the video and I try and catch my face in one of the stupidest positions, like mid-talk. Like that, and I use that, and for some reason people enjoy it.
It's the same thing. It's like, none of them are proud to do it, but they have to. Here we go. Bro, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna knock over my garbage can.
We just put on a striker. So I guess
We
would usually you put on
again?
a bunch of defenders at the end of the game. We just put on a midfielder and a striker.
It's just to insult them.
Yeah, let's go score another one.
Let's
Why not?
the theory that the Patriots had for so long, just keep scoring until the game ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, play your max. Just play to win. Oh, they
they're
got
also
him.
trying to give Pepe game time because he's going to have to start next week, so they're trying to keep him somewhat warm.
So wait, we're Belgium next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those waffle eating sissy ninnies ain't gonna be able to
It's not
win.
even a
nothing.
real country. It's what, half Dutch, half French. What
I
are
know.
they doing here?
And what are they even known for? Just waffles.
Just being Germany's speed bump.
Yeah, making waffles.
Germany's going to invade France. Like, oh, Belgium. Okay, well, that should be easy.
Historically,
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've ever been there because it's such a place of little consequence.
Yeah.
I went to the
If
Netherlands.
If they win, they had a really good team.
I went to the Netherlands. I wasn't a fan.
You didn't like the windmills and the wooden shoes
And the bikes,
stroopwafel.
Stroop waffles,
Tall. They're all
riding bikes
so
everywhere.
tall and
Then go to
slim.
Anne Frank's house. No.
What was that?
Then go to Anne Frank's house.
No, is that
not
is it
there.
in Amsterdam?
Yeah, that's in the net.
Oh yeah, no, I had no idea. It's not something I actually care to do.
I know the story. I mean, she's not going to be there.
there's a nice venue in Amsterdam called the Milkweg. Real cool venue.
That's not.
I went to a great when I was there. I went to a great kebab place. Got some good shawarma and falafel.
Some local Dutch cuisine. Some
Uh oh.
indigenous Dutch cuisine.
Oh
Oh.
wow! American team's just super good. That was incredible.
Yeah, we look really good.
I know that was.
I've watched the U.S. I've probably watched every game we've played.
30
since I was,
seconds.
8, and it's such a breath of fresh air to see
Was
a
it-
good
was-
team.
I mean, it could just be that Bosnia is so bad.
I never
we
watched
look good by
football.
comparison.
We blew out
do, yeah.
Paraguay, and then Paraguay bounced Germany from the tournament. So I mean, like, we're legit, and we eviscerated Paraguay.
Should have ordered pizza.
That was next time, next
Ordered-
2030 World Cup we'll do.
when we were putting the show together, it's like, all right, there's no real news today. It's like it's been a slog. Like Fox is just running like tours of museums, and then Tate's like, well, the USA game is at 8, and I'm like, oh, like, we're just gonna watch the game. There's literally nothing else going on. This is much more fun, and it's America on America's birthday. We're gonna win the World Cup on America's birthday.
It's kind of been like
They're-
World Cup ASMR because no one can.
All
see
right,
it.
what they add 10 minutes?
Well, with the way the bracket works, is there's a possibility that we do play England on July 4th.
No,
Yeah.
no, that would be the greatest thing. Did they just add 10 minutes?
I don't know.
But now we're gonna play Belgium. So
No, but
Hey,
Tate, you see
what-
that,
what
right?
is
I think it's
yeah,
supposed to-
the ref at the end of the game will add on stoppage time. So
Yeah.
from like injuries or like when they're milling around and there's no play happening.
So the game's not over for 10 more minutes?
So they wasted time for
What
no
was
reason.
going on?
Well,
I was getting ready to go riot.
Yeah, well, it's because the game was so old. It was invented before they had clocks. They used their watches. So that's true.
All right, we got
But in
minutes.
college soccer, it counts
9
down. So
minutes.
college soccer, it works normally. Well, I think the reason the U.S. is so good is because they introduced the hydration break. So it's basically like 4 quarters, and now we're really good.
Is that what the hydration break is? Every quarter you stop to take a drink of water?
Yeah, basically, it's broken the game into 4 quarters, and now the Americans are like, oh, we get it now. And then we have flyover. The flyovers probably do amp up our players.
I mean, it's
Because a
cool
lot
to
of
be
our
game.
players grew up on military bases.
Well, it's
Billy
like-
Tillman, Weston McKinney.
It's like the American version of the haka, you know?
Yeah, literally. We just
Fire jets fly over and we're like, roar!
Yeah, that's so,
Intimidate our enemies.
so true. The Patriot Haka, just like threaten them. Hey, Bosnia, remember these?
They pull
The
the,
PTSD kicks in.
they pull the F-117 out
It's like
for
when we flew the Blackhawks over
nostalgia.
Minneapolis. All the Somalis like, not again. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Just ice this game out. This is beautiful stuff.
10 extra minutes. All right. He didn't have to do anything. He just
Watched it.
This
fly
is the
by.
most he's had to do like all tournament.
Really.
Yeah, dude.
The offense is so aggressive.
And so
whoa.
shut the game down.
He nearly ate that there.
Yeah. So we beat 2 countries. I think that's quite.
I think
one.
people need to point out, like, we are up against, it's 2-1 right now, you know?
Yeah, they have 22 players. It's not fair at all.
Man, there's some great
oh,
plays
the
for you
Bosnians
guys.
can't believe it. You can't believe it.
Sorry.
You know, fun. You know
Man.
what city has the highest concentration of Bosnians in America?
What?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Really?
I have no idea why. But
You know, I want to give some respect to Bosnia. I mean, they made it really far. It's really they done really good, really good work.
finished 3rd place and got out.
Bosnia,
Yeah,
let's get them in 3rd.
the 3rd place in the group. But since there's 48 teams,
Right.
they got to advance a few third place games.
Right, so they're going to they what do they go to the losers bracket? Is that how it works?
No, the only like loser bracket's the 3rd place game, which makes sense.
They're playing a 3rd place game then.
Yeah, there's always no, they're not. But
Oh.
like at the end of the tournament, whoever loses in the semifinals plays in the 3rd place game.
So they're out after.
Yeah,
this.
they go to Cancun after this.
Is that because there's another game there, or there's loose
No, that's
women?
just where you go.
Vacation.
It's like infamously like losing teams in American tournaments just go to Cancun.
Hmm.
Duke it out at the salad bar with the newlyweds.
With the salad bar,
And it's Tulum.
the bar.
Cancun.
Or at the bar, yeah. Well, they're Muslims, so they probably won't be at the bar.
Yeah.
Can we just? They should just call it. You know what I mean? They should.
It is really weird that they're
mean,
like
kind of, yeah.
visibly white but Muslim.
No, they should just call it. They should just be like, guys.
Guys,
Like
come
the
on.
American team should be like, guys, come on.
We already know.
Like I could go for a cheeseburger right about now.
We don't.
Do we
Believe,
really got to play another 6 minutes of this?
we don't believe in miracles. This game's over.
How brutal would it be if they did? Like, knock on wood,
Yeah, 2-3 goals in the next.
Be rough.
3 goals in 6 minutes.
Be soul crushing.
Like the American goalie suffers a congenital heart failure just right there as the ball goes in, he just collapses, and they're like, well, yeah, that counts.
Like the American players crash out like 4 of them and get red cards.
Lightning strikes the ground, but because of the Bosnian specific kind of Bosnian shoe, they're unaffected. But all the Americans go
we
down.
have like metal studs.
How many red cards could they possibly? Like, if they got like 3 red cards, could like
It's like 5, and then you have the forfeit.
Really?
Yeah, what just happened before? Like massive brawls happen, they just end the game.
you have to forfeit the next game?
It happens
too,
a lot
though.
in Mexico, actually.
But you have to forfeit the next game too, right?
I don't know, maybe.
I like how when the ball goes out, all the players point at each other. It's like a Spider-Man meme.
The Mexican soccer is the funniest thing because that happens often where like they just end the game.
'Cause they're wearing sombreros.
Yeah, there's like shootings all the time, and then also they have so many players on their rosters that there's players with 3-digit numbers.
Oh.
Look at this. You know, right now there's an Indian guy and a white guy and a Mexican guy all chanting USA together. Right? That's the American dream. An H-1B recipient, an illegal immigrant, and an American.
This guy is my favorite player, Gio Reyna. He's like textbook soccer mom drama. The last tournament, his dad accused the coach of domestic abuse because he wasn't getting enough playing time.
Oh man.
He like almost got fired over it.
How much do these tickets cost to this game? A couple grand, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Have you seen the Balkan football hooligans? Because those are they're the most insane ones.
They
in
lock
the
him in a
world.
cage. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also you'll see them lighting flares and stuff like that, but they also rig ropes to the top of the stadium so they can pull out this giant stadium-sized sign.
Yeah.
And they put politicians being hung and everything, like, in the politician's face and everything, and shows you them like lining them up against the wall and shooting them, and they just do it because I mean these guys are psychos.
Here we go.
No
Here we
one's
go.
gonna go
Point
in
number
there
3.
and tail them off.
Yeah, they just have like full blown like army guys like lining the stadium.
Yeah,
with AKs.
yeah, to
Army
stop
guy.
them from like, invading the pitch.
Kick off at any moment.
4 minutes.
Calmest ball. There's 2 balls. That's not fair.
Yeah, multi-ball. Multi-ball
Well, it's
lock.
Yeah, the
Herzegovina,
last
yeah.
5 minutes of the game, they had 2 balls on the field.
No, they throw like 5. It's multi-ball.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Bedlam. Both sides are running in opposite directions. They're both offsides.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock.
Multi-ball.
You can trade a player for a ball.
Oh, that'd be nice. That's a good idea. Well, this is really fitting. Bosnia, one of their wingers, he was born and raised in America, but decided to play for Bosnia. He's a traitor, so I hope he feels this
He should be
crushing
deported.
defeat.
He should be deported too.
I agree. He's from Wisconsin, and then he's like, "Oh, my parents are from Bosnia. I'm gonna play for Bosnia."
Wow, great. Here we go. All right.
Deport.
Yeah. Like soccer will radicalize you on like the fact that immigrants do not assimilate, because like they were going through London and they were interviewing like the fans that were like visibly of immigrant background, like, oh, are you supporting England? Or, no, I'm supporting Ghana. Why would I
Yeah.
support England? It's like, I don't know.
Fox was covering that. It was like a bunch of people in it was somewhere in Europe, and they were like, oh yeah, no, we're French, and they were like cheering for like,
Morocco,
yeah,
yeah.
It was Morocco. That's what it was. Yeah. Morocco.
Yeah, nothing will dispel so many immigration myths more. And then also the fact that like cultural proximity matters, because the Scottish fans came over, everyone loved them. They were like, these guys are awesome. They're like our cousins staying over at our house.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when Indians come here, it's a little bit different reaction. I would say.
And here's what people don't realize is that chicken tikka masala was invented in Scotland.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, allegedly. Apparently, people are starting to doubt that guy's claim.
Oh, really?
What, that he made it in
Yeah, it was
Scotland?
an Indian restaurant in Glasgow claims to be the originator of chicken tikka masala, but apparently a lot of people dispute it.
Why? What's the real claim?
I've no idea. It just-
The
everywhere
argument
it
is
came
that it was inspired by like Indian style cuisines, but just
Yeah.
made to be a fatty tomato thing.
Yeah.
You should just take it. It's yours.
Well, I think it's
I'll
ridiculous.
let them have it.
from. Yeah, well, we don't want it.
Well, what do you guys have? Haggis?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like one thing I will give everybody is no one in history has ever said, "Oh, let's go to that great new Scottish restaurant," right? Because I know that we still eat like the planes are flying overhead, right? It's like, but we like it. We're poor. It's fine.
Well, what don't you guys just eat similarly to like the British, like blood pudding, stuff like
Kind
that?
of, well, we call it black pudding.
Black pudding.
Yeah, but I like black pudding. I like haggis.
Well, I've heard
That
that,
would be a
like-
stereotype.
Like
What haggis is like boil the meat in the stomach?
Yeah, haggis is the heart, lungs, and liver of a sheep boiled in its own stomach. I
That
realize
sounds awesome.
framing it like that puts some people off. It's delicious. I love.
No, it sounds
haggis.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
organ
it's
meat's so good
really
for you.
I love haggis. I've heard that pregnant women like crave blood pudding because they're desperate for iron.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
love
they'll
it,
just
dude.
eat copious amounts of blood pudding.
It's great. It's like firm,
Yeah,
like a
it's not-
sausage, but not so hard. I love black
It's not the
pudding.
profile you would expect at all. I love
And then you
Yeah.
guys also have black and white pudding, right?
White pudding's more of like a sweeter thing. It's made with like a sort of dough with like raisins and currants and stuff like that. And I've tried it. It's not my jam. It's not that popular. Your gran will eat it, but like.
But do you
no
guys
one
do like
really-
tomatoes, beans, and mushrooms and all that too?
Yeah, we do all that as well. Yeah.
What is that?
We do tatty scones.
Can you explain
as
him the
well.
fired roll? This blew my mind.
Oh, Morton's rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's basically a roll that's been burnt till it's black, right? but it's nice. It's really nice.
Everyone's like,
yeah.
you got to try it, and they give it to me. It's just a burnt roll. I'm like, what? Oh, it's amazing. And also,
There's a theory that they just messed up a batch and decided to come up with a new product, like so they could just shift them.
And why?
that
Call
and,
it traditional.
that and Buckfast amazed me.
1 minute,
love-
guys.
that's what
1
I
minute. Well, what's going to happen now? The ref's going to call another 10 minutes.
Isn't Buckfast just tonic wine with like 100 milligrams
Right,
of caffeine?
but there's a whole story about Buckfast. I was born and raised in what's called the Buckfast Triangle. It's a real thing. You can look it up. Where it's something like almost 100% of global Buckfast sales happen in this, and it's a small triangle, right? And it's also there's a statistic that says that 71% of violent crime in Scotland involves Buckfast.
That makes so much sense.
You can Google that.
It's
that
got
was
like
the thing.
150 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Yeah, we've got names for it. But it's
like banned in the US.
Wreck the Hoosh Juice.
There you go, guys. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
The commotion lotion, the demonic tonic. Yeah, there's all different kinds of names for it. Basically, it's like
good.
you used to have the Buckfast challenge where people would try and down a bottle of Buckfast in one go. And I did that once for a day, and I don't remember what happened. But
They just stopped. They just gave up.
No, I woke up in a cell.
Boom.
America wins.
Yeah.
Guys, time to go riot.
Well done to the Patriots.
This is going to be great. When's the next game?
I think next Thursday.
Perfect. This means we are going into
Double check.
the 4th of July off the back of an incredible victory for the Americans. So we're going to be celebrating. I'm not literally going to riot. I'm not actually going to knock my garbage can over. That'd make a mess. I'm not doing that. But it'll be fun to see the reaction, and everyone's going to be online cheering. So it's great to hang out with you guys. We don't have an after show for you tonight. We're actually gearing up for the holiday, so everybody's taking off the next couple of days. But we did pre-record some episodes, some interviews. Tomorrow night we have Michael McCarthy, Irish nationalist, talking about the issue of immigration in Europe and Ireland. I thought it was really awesome. Check it out. Friday is going to be a debate. Oh boy, a lot of just yelling, just yelling. But if that's your jam, we'll have that up for you Friday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out for this. One more live show before we go to the holiday. You can follow me on X and Instagram at Timcast. Dan, do you want to shout anything out?
Just my Twitter, Count Dankula TV, and my YouTube channel, Count Dankula.
Good
That's
stuff.
it.
I love it. You can follow me on X and Instagram at RealTateBrown. And I mentioned at the top of the show, please go check out the Gifts and Go link that is in the description. It's also on my Twitter. I retweeted it just recently. We got a Patriot mom fighting for her life right now. So if you can spare like $1, like seriously, like 1,000 people watching, if you can spare $1, it's going to potentially save a life here. Some serious stuff. But yeah, go check that out. X and Instagram. I'll be back tomorrow for the Rumble Noon live show. I'm looking forward to that.
I am Phil That Remains on Twix. The band is All That Remains. You can check us out on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, YouTube, Spotify, and Deezer. Happy 250th birthday to the United States of America. And don't forget, the left lane is for crime.
I'm Carter Banks. You can follow me at Carter Banks on X and Instagram at Carter Banks Official. Check out the record label at Trash House Records on YouTube. Also, I will retweet your link, Tate, so you can find that as well. And yeah, happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have fun.